Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dulu lah. Pengalaman saya bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game juga. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company-company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Odysseys Sport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan anjurkan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang diorang buat, saya akan jadi macam event crew diorang lah. So saya pun macam shock lah, aku pun dah jadi macam sting aku lah.
Sting aku, yahoo, yahoo.
So bila di mana dalam tahun lepas, hujung tahun lepas, saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So kata okey, boleh, aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So aku pun datang masuk IRL Asia. So aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je. Dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry. Music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano. Kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Mainlah join dengan kita orang sekali. IRL menjemput anda.
Okay, no problem. You just drop the questions through the WhatsApp and I will see what's your questions. Okay, I will answer you later. Or maybe you can check the video. Remember to check the video. Okay. Okay. That's fast. Okay, we have one of our friend here asking the question is, okay, how to get the best room ever in town? So I would say instead of asking how to get the best room in town, I would say where can you search for your ideal rooms, because that is the rooms that you're going to stay for long. So there are a few ways that you're able to look for your ideal rooms. First, you can go to the Google and you search a platform called iBilik. iBilik has the largest network in Malaysia that you're able to search for your ideal rooms. And secondly, you can go for Rooms Asia, ROMZ.Asia. And Rooms Asia also is, I would say, the second largest in Malaysia as well. And you can go for Speed Home. Speed Home has wide network as well. And not to forget, one of the sites that you always use, Facebook. Facebook has a lot of groups. You can go to all these groups and you are bound to get something that you love. And of course, the fifth one, which is closest to my heart, which is homie.my. You can search from Google, HOMIE.my. And it has the largest of rooms availabilities in Subang Jaya and in Sunway. So I have shared with you all these sites and all these places you're able to look for the ideal rooms for yourself. And let's say if you as a tenant and you have any questions about room renting that you would like to ask me and you want me to answer your questions, comment below. Don't forget to comment below and I'm going to answer your question for the next episodes.
Hey, I'm Gjorgjievski, also known as Jay. Tonight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game! Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sport sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, tentu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends. And it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends. We played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some. But that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry. So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second day for our weekend Summoners Odyssey tournament. My name is NeonFaith.
And my name is the Chef.
So, let's talk a little bit about the tournament. This tournament is organized by the Asia.
Yeah. Also cannot forget lah. And of course, this tournament is also partnered with Homie and sponsored by Inch Theory.
And also our co-sponsor, Pengja Sanway and PX.
Yes, and without them, we won't be having this tournament lah. So we have to thank them. And of course, as he said, today is the day 2 of the weekend Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. Yesterday we had teams going up against each other. We only stopped at top 8, I believe, and today we'll continue on with the top 4 of the tournament.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I really liked about yesterday was that we saw so many best of 3. So a lot of different strategies came out, a lot of different
playmaking teams were doing. Of course, we saw stuff like Pantheon support, Nami support. We saw what else?
We saw a lot of Lux support actually.
Lux support. What's that funny pick we saw?
Luxmeet.
Yeah, Luxmeet. One more thing, there's a really funny pick that happened.
Jax.
Jax.
Yeah.
Jax. And we had Camille mid, is it?
It was I think Fiora Camille side lane. And then then Luxmeet.
And Oriana, and it was just weird.
It was just
But,
damn weird lah.
I mean, the highlight for me was Dragon on Oriana. We saw that, that quadra kill. Yeah.
What V4, man?
Crazy, man, crazy. I don't know how you prepare for this kind of stuff, but because talking about VVV, our first match today for the semi-finals, we will see VVV Sporte and Bedraya Naga, Bedraya Dragons.
Yeah, and those teams, of course, they are both returning champions. The more recent returning champion will be VVV, as they won on Friday to get their third win in Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. So Bedraya Dragons, they haven't really joined much, but the one time they did join, they just took it all lah.
Yeah.
There's one time, 100% win rate lah, you can say.
100% win rate, but not just about 100% win rate. They're going up against VVV Esports. VVV Esports 3 times, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 times they have been the champions for Summoners Odyssey. Only one other team has done that, and that is Western G. But you know, Western G, they're not here today, so VVV will represent the 3 timing champions.
Okay, and then not to mention, of course, it's gonna be a very it's a fated matchup. We haven't seen this matchup a lot in the sense of that it's Malaysia versus Philippines in the top 4. So usually the past tournaments is all been Philippine dominated, top 8, top 4. Everyone is Philippine, but today we're gonna have 2 Malaysian teams and 2 Philippine teams duking out against each other. So for the first match will be VVV against Bedraya Dragons, Philippines and Malaysia respectively.
Yeah, and you know, something I really want to talk about is the other side of the bracket. We have another Malaysia versus Philippine bracket. We have Homie and Hobie and Halowski. So talking about the bracketo, let's put up the bracketo into the screeno.
And yes, as we say, we're gonna see Homie gonna go up against a returning champion, another one. So we have 3 returning champions here in the top 4, Halowski Esports, and at the bottom we have VVV Esports going up against Bedraya Dragons. And just a reminder, today the semi-finals will still be a best of 3 format. Until the grand finals will be a best of 5. So more games for you guys, more games for the teams to play in these sets.
Yeah, and you can see the bracket that every game was a 2-0 except for the one that we watched on stream that was Bedraya Dragons again against MJF Aces. And you know, I mean, really hard to talk about. I mean, just look at the teams playing right here. I mean, this is really so interesting to watch. And you know, when VVV is playing, it's just a wonder to watch. Yesterday, you know, actually, I'll let you in a little secret. Yesterday, we were waiting for VV to report their scores, you know. We were staying back in the office just waiting. Like when you're calling your ex-girlfriend waiting for her to pick up, that's VV. We tried to call her, but VV don't pick up.
Yeah, because we wanted to let people know who made it to the top 4, but the scores were not reported. But we do know VVV did make it to the top 4, so congratulations to them. They are going to try to win. Today is going to be a higher stakes again. Like, please remember, usually the prize pool is 172 ringgit, but for this weekend it's 332 ringgit. So the stakes are higher for these teams.
332 indeed. So lucky it's not 322.
322? That was a different game, bro. I don't know if you can reference or not.
So, I mean, really, I mean, I'm very interested to see how this thing, because in VVV they play very solidly. And another thing we can see, Bedraya Dragons also they actually do have a little weird picks, I would say. Sometimes they like to go for something a little unorthodox, but usually it works for them. But yesterday we saw that when you tried to go for unorthodox against MJF Aces, they punished them really hard. Of course, they almost came back. If you guys were watching, they stole the Baron away with Sagi's ultimate, but and then it just wasn't enough. They lose the Ocean Dragon and they just lost the game. So close game, but you know, there's this ability of Bedraya Dragons to come back from behind.
Yeah, I mean, like as I said, if they won that game 2 over there, Sagi would have been the MVP. They had to be the MVP. That was the only way they could have came back. They lost all the dragons, all the objectives. That was just that one play. They immediately tried to capitalize, but getting out of position, Jax was somewhere in the middle of like 10 people there, getting caught. And at that point, it was just over for them. But the game 3, they did come back. Even though their draft was still unorthodox, they had a Mundo jungle, I believe, and Luxmeet that game as well.
Yeah, it's just really well done. I mean, well, let's go to the side of VVV, right? I think throughout their whole bracket, they just squashed through every team. Like, no issues whatsoever. The one game we saw from them was just them demolishing. I think it was Young Stars?
Yeah, Young Stars.
Yeah, they really just demolished Young Stars there. And Dragon really was the MVP there. And talking about Bajaj Dragons and Dragon, so it's a Dragon matchup.
Dragon matchup, and I mean, Dragon is one of those players that he can just play about everything. We see him play Aso, we see him play Orianna, we see him play Ziggs a lot, and I think he played Ari a little bit as well. I'm not really too sure. But like his hero pool is just very strong, and you can see his one-on-one potential and 1v4 potential as well yesterday. He got that quadra kill, amazing play. He didn't die a single time the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, he really, I don't really understand how it was possible for Dragon to come up on top there. It's just Orianna. Usually people say, oh, Orianna nerf really useless, throw in the rubbish bin, throw. But Dragon showed us, 16-0. 16, huh? Not 15, not 14, 16. That's 16 more kills than I have,
More than my bank account.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, I'm serious, susah, serious.
I mean, I do want to see these teams. Yeah, both of them are actually favorites to win today. Bajaj Dragons, of course, they have been showing up recently. But let's get into the game. The first game of the day, the semi-finals, top 4. Whoever wins this will go to the grand finals. We will have VVV Esports on the blue team on the left side and Bajaj Dragons on the red team. And let's talk about the bans.
So they do ban out for VV. They ban out the Zigger and Grago.
And then Bajaj Dragons, they ban out Lee Sin and Alibaba, aka Alistar.
Yeah, so first pick Camille. I kind of thought that Hide would go for his patented Fiora, but maybe opting for a Camille here. Maybe not necessarily going top. Maybe you could go for a jungle Camille.
Yeah, I mean, Camille is still a very flexible pick. We do see her being flexed into many different lanes here. So, Bajaj Dragons, again, they've been favoring the Lux a lot recently. They've been showing how strong Lux is. Like, you've been saying how she's quite underpicked in a sense, but she has very good utility, very good damage, and the root itself. Like, we even saw yesterday Karuto on the Lux dealing so much damage and getting so many pickoffs alone. So, I'm still liking the picks from the Bajaj Dragons side, and Orianna and Kaisa are going to be picked up for VVV here. Very standard so far.
Dumundo, one of the strongest junglers in the meta right now. There's a lot of teams figuring out that he's just because of his tenacity boost, his overall survivability, and just pure damage from his third skill is just a lot. So Naruto will lock in the Akali here, so fixing the ninja all around.
Yeah, I mean, they still haven't picked the champion for Sasuke yet, right? Shizune. Yeah. I don't know why. Yesterday, so you pronounced correctly. Actually, Shizune, Sasuke.
Yeah, it's just easier to say, Sasuke, Naruto. I think if the Bajaya admin always clean the chat. I think you agree with me. But so I am right. It's going to be a Camille jungle, and they'll get the Hide. Hide will get Fiora for him, and Braum Kaisa, very strong lane, and of course, I don't need to say Dragon or Orianna was just so strong.
I mean, Bajaj Dragons are going to get the patented Garen for their side. They love playing Garen here. It looks like it's going to be Akali on the side lane since we are going to see 1-3-1s obviously. So Akali, you've been saying she's not really that good in the mid lane, but in side lane, same thing. It's basically the top side but mirror, right?
Yeah, so actually this is very interesting. So teams, they start realizing that, hey, we can play this side laners in the mid because we're going to do a 1-3-1, so they're just going to go to the bottom side of the map. So it's fine for them. It's not a big issue. They're able to do that. But my issue is when you play Akali and Lux, they just lack a lot of frontline. So they go with the Garen and the Mundo for the frontline. But things, they don't have any disengage for their team. Maybe the best you could say is just, I don't know.
Garen is walking out as the disengage. I don't know. I have to agree as well because they just have a lot of damage from Corki, from Lux, Akali, what's he called? Lux, Akali, yeah, Garen Mundo are just front lines, right? Even Garen can deal a lot of damage sometimes, but as you said, they have no other reliable CC besides the Lux Vine here. But on the side of VVV Esports, they have a more well-rounded draft. They have the Braum, they have the Camille, they have the Orianna, so their team fights are going to look so... It's easier to execute in a sense as they have a lot of stunts and a lot of ways to engage in these fights.
You gotta be careful if you're the side of Bajaj Dragons because if Hide and the jungler, what's his name again? Forget lah, never mind. We can go in the game and remember the name. I forgot lah.
Jisoo.
Jisoo. That's a very hard name to say. So, of course, we will see the match off now. We can see Jisoo, right? So, later when Jisoo paired up with Dragons or Shockwave, it'll be very dangerous for the backline of BJD because they don't really have a lot of defenses. You can see already gonna get a very early engage to the red buff. They will clear the wards away. So Bajaj Dragons, they will respond with their own... Oh wait, actually we missed the first blood.
Oh, we actually missed the first blood. We do get the first blood. If we can get to see the scores, maybe to see who actually died over here. But Bajaj Dragons and BVB are going to mirror the Invades here. Dragons going to take a lot of damage from this Garen and Mundo here, but we do see Kaisa does get the first blood onto Dr. Mundo. So it's a very good start for BDV here, but it looks like they want to go for a re-engage. Dragon is very, very low, so is Jisoo. Jisoo is really low from the roams here. He does flash in, trying to get the kill off the Mundo. Mundo is so low. One more hit. He does get the trade over here, so 1-for-1 so far. But Garen is also very low. Maybe the red buff will burn it. No, just barely escapes as Tempius tries to kill Chili. Another kill for BVB esports side. It's looking like a very great start for them.
2,000 gold already in the back pocket for them, and like honestly this is going to be so strong because Mundo died already, so he's going to go back, then he just won't have that momentum coming in. He died twice already, so he's going to be so behind. He's going to lose both Rift Cutlers, I assume, because they're going to take the Rift Cutler. Tainted one, we will just see it's taken away, so you can't really do anything. He can't engage because he knows he's going to die again, so you won't risk it. So very dangerous from Dampier actually just walking through the Lux lane, but you know, he's just being a boss and walking through and jumping in to this. Jump scare, Halloween
hit too early, but as you said, this is kind of scary for Bajaya Dragon's side. They have to be a little bit worried here as they need a good start, they need the lead, and right now VVV Esports, they're looking so good. Especially getting the early lead here is going to allow them to be way stronger in these team fights. As Bajaya Dragon, they might not be able to recuperate.
Something's wrong. Okay, so we go to suddenly Twisted 3-line map, you know, suddenly so dark and scary. But never mind, talking about that is still they maintain that goal lead, and of course it will still be about 1,500 lead because they are resetting for the side of Bajaya, so they will lose some farm. That's why don't be fooled by that 1,000 sudden close gap. Just that they have to reset early, and once again Dragon looking for the solo kill onto Shizune. Sasuke has to try to run away with the Orochimaru, but he's not able to. Oh my goodness, Dragon will get the kill onto Garen, and oh, you gotta feel bad if you're Shizune.
Yeah, and Bajaj Dragon, as I said, disaster after disaster here, just losing every fight. Dragon once again showing, getting that great 1v1 potential. Shizune, a very uncharacteristic mistakes coming from him. You would think that we just want to play safe, just farm out, just be the tank for the team, but getting picked off there will give Dragon an amazing lead for his lane. Orianna, the reason why teams have been sleeping on her a lot because of her early game being nerfed a lot, and you do see BBB gonna go on and engage onto Mundo. Mundo will get hit by the ultimatum and she will fall. On the other side, Akali does get a solo kill onto Hide, onto the Fiora as well. So still a 1-for-1 in a sense, but BVB Esports, they have so much priority and they're shutting down the Mundo very effectively here.
Yeah, and he did. So, you know, already they have the control into the jungle for Bajaya. This gotta be really, really bad for them because they lose the priority in their own jungle. They just get invaded, and Mountain Dragon has just spawned, so this is gonna be very difficult for them to contest this off. You can see that they're gonna start putting vision, deep vision for the side of VV. They do back off. Bajaya Dragons, they're grouping up here. Corki has just picked up the package, so he's gonna look for a fight. Of course, he is just gonna match Akali in the top side. Of course, he did die there, but it was a very, very close fight. He did have to burn both summoners. Karuto will be fine with the barrier and splash still up. They will take the Risk Cutler away. The Giant Dragons will have that advantage here. And another wall will be cleared out, so they see, okay, we got the Scuttler, let's start the Dragon, so we have the package to fight.
Yeah, and we do see Shizune being aggressive onto Dragon, but there's 3 people there. He'll be left into the side. He has to flash away. He's very, very low. The package will come from Corki. The shockwave was completely whipped as Dampier in the front line. Red team will slay the Mountain Dragon for themselves. Shizune does fall to Demon Kite. An amazing pickup right there. They're going to try to re-engage. Demon Kite solo. He is going to fall as the rest of the members of VVV as well. Solo. They have to back off. They cannot re-engage in this fight. So it's a 1-for-1, but the Giant Dragons get the hits the kickstart for themselves. They get the Mountain Dragon and they get a really important kill onto Demon Kite.
Yeah, but you gotta understand that Karuto burned the teleport just to get bottom, so you're gonna have a free tower here for Hide. He will get the first tower blood. So a lot of gold will go into the pocket of VV, and especially Hide, he'll be so much stronger than Akali here just because of that. All the turret plates and all the gold that came with it. Of course, they will try to secure the bottom turret for Bajaj Dragon, but cannot. They just don't have the firepower with Lux early on. Mundo was just trying to catch up on farm, and he will be ahead in the levels here. And look at Dragon, he's gonna get hunted down by Shizune. He will be jumping under the turret, but he won't have the defenses. One more kill for Shizune. He will get 3. He's on a killing spree. Oh, Karuto? Oh, my bad, Karuto. Oh.
But of course, there's gonna be a fight in the mid lane. The ultimator will go out onto Sagi, but yes, so much defenses for the Bajaj Dragon side. It looks like Garrett is gonna go in. The last ultimate will come out. Demon Kite is so low. He'll just barely escape here, but this gives Bajaj Dragons the opportunity to go for some damage onto the mid turret, and they get the Rip Herald as well. So Bajaj Dragons, they are coming back into this game after that very shaky start.
So basically evening out everything in the map here. Karuto is massive in the silence. We saw that Dragon got the solo kill, and now Karuto is like, hey, you kill Shizune, you kill Sasuke, I'm coming, Naruto is here.
I mean, Bajaj Dragons, like I said, I was really worried for them because of the fact that if Mundo really gets behind, he can't really do anything at all. Like, he's supposed to be the meat shield. He's supposed to be one in the front line, just tanking, soaking up all this damage here. So Bajaj Dragons getting this dragon, getting back the gold lead 2 even. It's gonna look very decent for them. As VVV, they are getting picked off one by one. Dragon dying to Akali bottom there, and Bajaj Dragons not being able to get Sagi killed in the middle. They committed so much, but Bajaj Dragons are just playing these fights so well.
But still, you see how strong Kaisa is. She has the most gold engaged. She gotten the usual, where she gets Executioner Blade, BS Sword, she gets a Recurve Bow, she gets Vampiric Scepter. So a lot of players will be wondering whether you just finish the item, but actually for Kaisa, you want to spread it out as much as possible so you can get your evolved spells as soon as possible. So this allows you to get all 3 at the same time. So very well done. She's going to get all of them almost evolved. So with the Botrap coming out, she's going to deal a lot of damage to Tainted Ones here if they decide to fight. And Dragon is not going to be spawning for about 1 more minute, so they're just putting out the vision here preemptively, looking for anything. And you got to be really careful with the side of VV. Don't really want to jump into Karuto because he's just that strong.
And not just Karuto, Tainted Ones and Garen both have the Sunfire Aegis already, so they are going to be relatively tanky here. As we are going to see an engage in the mid side. Sagi will just Gatling gun away, trying to keep them out, but it looks like Bajaj Dragons are just grouping up in the middle. They want to apply some pressure in the mid lane, but there will be an engage from behind. The ultimator will come out onto Sagi. Sagi will have to flash away. The shockwave will win. Once again, Tainted Ones is tanking so much damage, but from the back, Demon Kite does get the snipe onto Corki. Karuto tries to come and gets the flank, but won't be able to secure any more kills. It looks like the EV here is going to get away with just 1 free kill, and the dragon will be spawning in 20 seconds here.
Oh, you guys saw Sagi just disappear because of the Cadet Rain from Demon Kite. I told you, this man is incredibly strong in the fight here, and now the goal, it is even here. Don't get me wrong, Rift Herald has not been summoned for Bajaj Dragons, but they have the initiative in the Dragon Pit. Karuto will take the bottom turret, and they're actually going to get sandwiched here. Demon Kite and Dampier will be sandwiched by, but he'll jump back, and the ulti from Akali will come in, but they're trying to get it off, and he's getting stuck under the cloud, and he'll go down. The Garen ulti will try to get onto the side of Dampier, but he will survive. Now the spin will get the kill, and don't forget, Dragon still has the ultimate ready, the flash ready to engage in, so he will not see it coming, but the warding coming in from VV will get it away. The Rift Herald is spawning at top side. Look at Hide this whole time, don't care what's happening, pushing up the top wave. He will take the tier 2, but they will try to trade it away with the tier 1. Shelly will drop it into the mid, and he will go away.
Yeah, I mean, Bajaj Dragons, they just barely get a 1-for-1 there, but they do trade out the turrets here as Hide just doing his job as the Fiora. Split pushing in the top side. We have seen this time and time again by Fiora. She's just so strong. It's not even easy to catch over here. And Bajaj Dragons, they are going to start the dragon, the second dragon for themselves. Is it going to get stolen? It's epic. Dragon does get the top also Sagi, and the dragon will be stolen by Camille as well. Camille will use the ultimatum onto Karuto, but Karuto will get the kill onto Camille. Corki will also fall, so 1-for-1 so far. Karuto is trying to do more damage to get Shizune in the front line. That's going to execute 3-4-1 right now for Bajaya Dragons. They lost the dragon, but they were Bajaya in killing the rest of BBB members.
You gotta understand that even though they lost that fight for the side of BBB, it's just the Cloud Dragon is so strong right now for the side of VV. You know why? Because they have Camille, they have Tira, they have a Kaisa. Those people really depend on movement speed, rotating around the map. So when they got that Cloud Dragon, it was a big deal. Sure, they lost 2 kills in turns because there was a 3-4-1. But really, you see the goal, most of the goal is going into Kaisa's pocket. And you see, it's just really strong. And look, I mean, just see that Kaisa really is top of the net worth here. Just a little bit behind Akali, but it doesn't matter because the goal is much more important. Going on, they're going on to Chili here. On the Lux, he will go down. So that's going to be 1 kill away to VVV Esports. They're looking for the mid tower right now.
Yes, and that's a very good pick-up here. No more, as I said, Lux is the only real reliable CC for Bajai Dragon's side. They are able to siege this mid tower. They will slowly back off here, and they will be just trying to keep the pressure down. But in the bottom side, we have Karuto going up against Hide. Both won't be able to get a kill, but it looks like Dampier is going to be in the front line tanking the damage coming from Garen here. So no kills happening so far. Only that 1 pickup coming from BBB, and BBB, I mean, the goal lead once again. We saw this the game 3 yesterday. It was so even, but I still like that. As you said, there's going to be a lead in the side of BBB here with the goal being funneled to Kaisa right now.
Yeah, and once again, yes, you see, she is top of the net worth, and this is going to be difficult for Bajaya because, like we said, she's just going to jump into the back line with the IE, with the Botrock. She's just going to shred through Sagi. We saw that he was so healthy, then just 1 Acadian raid and 1 auto attack from Kaisa really just shred her down. And the longer this game goes, Hide is going to scale, you know, Jisoo is going to scale, and Garen can't keep up with the scaling from them. And right now, Hide is just fine here waiting for her to farm out the waves because he doesn't want to waste time fighting Gary because he's just going to spin and win. So just going to see that there's going to be a fight coming in onto the Camille. Jisoo will try to get the kill onto Camille, but she's stuck in her own attack automaton. But now the ball is on her. She will try to go back in. Satan one will miss out the shockwave. He will walk away from that. So no shockwave, but they will have to back off because Jisoo is so low. He will try to eat honey fruits, but there is no honey fruit in the lane. So they will take away. Oh no, look at this. They're going to be stuck in between. Jisoo is between the Garen and the rest of the team, but they can just run away. Like I said, Garen really don't have any CC to stop them from running away. So you just say, excuse me, sir, please stop. But they won't stop. But talking about stopping, they're not stopping the aggression here from Bajaj Dragons. They will start up the Baron, and look at Hide at the bottom side of the map. He will be still attacking the tier 2. Now a TP coming in. The Baron has fallen to about 5,000 HP. He will be TPing safely, and now Karuto will go into the backline into the Shroud. But look at the HP of Tainter once he's so low. He tries to go Akali with ulti into the Zonias now. He'll be knocked up. 1 more hit, but he will be flashing away, and the ulti coming in from Garen will get a kill onto the Kaisa. The Kaisa will just try to hit up to the backline, but they have to fall off because they don't have the damage. 1 more time, Dampier will go down, and the whole side of the Dragons, they're coming in. They get 3. They're gonna get 1 more. He is trying to run away. Mundo is trying to see what he can get, but they can't do anything. 3 members down from VVV means that's gonna be a Baron for Vijay Dragons.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I thought VVV was gonna win that fight. They got the great engage, they got the nice knockout from Brahum with the ultimate, but as you said, not enough damage for the follow-up. Demon Kai immediately died in that fight. Jisoo was not, after using the ultimatum, had no more real utility left, as Karuto was still alive in that fight. He didn't even die at all. He just got the damage done. Uses Zonias, just escaped as Vijay Dragons. They continued the fight, and just in time, the Ocean Drake will spawn for them. Both teams, they need this Ocean Drake, especially Vijay Dragons here.
Yeah, and I think the reason why Bajaj just went for the fight because they knew that Dragon did not have the shockwave available. He whiffed it earlier in the fight at top. So they say, hey, they don't have the shockwave. You can just go in here, and of course, it's still just a 2,000 goal lead. But having the Baron buff on your side is going to be so strong. And you see Zizune, he's going to be just so brave walking to the rest of the team with the Garen. He was just at the back off. But for the side, they will probably give away the Ocean. It is the least important Dragon in the game. So they will just give it away and say, all right, you know, you get this for now. And you really see the strength of Lux with Harmony Echo, how much healing he's providing to the team with the full shields and everything. So Jisoo will take away the red buff, but that's just a consolation prize because at the bottom lane, Karuto is going to push into the bottom tower, and Hide, I don't think he can really fight with Akali right now. She's just too strong.
Yeah, as you said, the Harmony Echo is doing so much in these fights and getting the healing as well. That's why I like seeing Lux going this kind of utility / support style build. You don't need to go damage. You already have damage from Akali, damage from Corki, damage from even Garen sometimes with the ultimate, but Dampier will get caught out here. He will just back away with the big shield, the golden shields here, as the Giant Dragons, they are knocking onto the mid turret. They will take it, and they want more. They have the Baron buff. They're able to secure the bottom turret as well. And while that is happening, Garen is in the top side, pushing his own towers on his side. So Giant Dragons, they want to get his inner turret here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and already the Baron buff is going to expire pretty soon, but they're trying to get the most of it. Shizune will get the top turret away. Little ones will just be in front, just showing off. You know, Hide has to run away because they know if he gets caught in a fight, they will lose this. And Jisoo, you look, he's just trying to deal damage to Shizune, just not enough because he's just so tanky. Especially now you can see 3 cannon minions, 2 cannon minions at bottom, 3 cannon minions at top. Just going to siege every lane.
Yes, and the Giant Dragons, again, they're not stopping the push right now. Look at Mundo just going in, slowly chipping away the mid in hit turret. They will secure it. Now the super minions will be spawning in the mid lane. So the Giant Dragons right now, they're happy with that. They got 4 turrets in that entire fight. They didn't have to lose a single person. They're up 6,000 gold here. So they're looking very, very good in this game right now.
Very, very good indeed. So Bajaj Dragons, they have about a 6,000 goal lead here. So, I mean, for VV, it's not totally lost yet. They still have that scaling. Kaisa still has a lot of gold in the back pocket. But it really, Jisoo really needs to power because he doesn't have that gold to match up the others. Dragon 2, you know, we talked about he getting that early for his blood, but after that, it just went downhill for him because he just missing his shockwaves, couldn't get the kill. And Karuto just jumping into the backline, dealing so much damage. So, even though Kaisa, look at her items, she gets so much damage here, but it might not be enough because, you know, if you try to jump into the backline, you just leave your whole team to die because Tainted One, Shizune, Karuto, they're just so strong in the front.
Yeah, and not just that, like as you said, even though VV can still, Garen and Mundo are tanking up as well. You already see Garen just finish up the Randuin's Omen for his side. So the damage output going to be coming up from VV will be even more limited right now. They have to find a way to maybe get some great pickoffs onto Sagi, onto Karuto to destroy and kill the damage dealers first. And we do see again, the bottom side Garen will be going up against the Fiora. Fiora just doing the smart thing, just keeping the waves away from the base here. The Baron Nashor has also just spawned, and it looks like VVV, they want to contest it here.
Yeah, they are going to try to contest it here for the side of VVV. But Giant Dragons know they're so strong. They do see the Lux inside the bush. The binding will actually land onto the Demon Kite, but the shockwave in the back won't hit onto Shili. She will go down. The TP coming in from Hide will try to get to go. Karuto will snipe off the Kaisa here, so there will be no ADC. They will also get the kill onto Dragon, so no Orianna. But look at Saki, he's going to survive into the little HP, and they can't chase him away. Another kill for the Giant Dragons. That's going to be 4. And Saki ate the honey fruit. He's going to be so healthy. They can't stand up to the damage. He will go down. Jisoo will try to run away, turn on to Karuto, but I don't think he has the damage. Maybe he does. Karuto's hiding the shock. One more hit, he will get an ace. But Giant Dragons get 5 people just for losing Chili, and they will get the first game away from VV Esports.
Amazing team fight that they've done right there. So clean. So they basically just waited for VVV to use all their abilities, and at that point, they have nothing left. They have no more damage.
No damage indeed. I mean, that was just so well done coming in for the side of the Giant Dragons. They really turned it up in the mid game. They really just turned the fights, and you know, we did talk so much about Dragon's shockwave, just that it just wasn't hitting the mark today. He did get a very, very nice early kill onto Shizune, but after that, it all just went downhill for them.
Yeah, and of course, missing a big ultimate shockwave, something like that, will deter the team fight so much. You need to be able to get the stuns. You already know that BJD, they have no CC besides the Lux Bind, and from that point, if the Lux Bind, if you're not going to have any more CC and you're not going to follow up with damage, they're just going to run you over. They have nothing to really stop them there. So the Giant Dragons, they played that fight. They played that game super well. Let's take a look at the stats. Let's see who was the MVP for the first game.
So the MVP will go to Karuto because he played so well at the top. So he got so many solo kills onto Hide, got a solo kill to Dragon, and really Hide just couldn't really participate in the game. He was just relegated to the side lanes, and just because of that, Jisoo wouldn't get any nice high-stack ultimatums on. Karuto was always in the shroud, so really couldn't shut him down. So Karuto really the playmaker there. And also Shizune also very close to the kills there. And we can just see the damage also coming in from both teams. You see the damage just from Karuto. Usually we see maybe a Corki, an Orianna, a Kaisa, but Karuto will actually be the top of the damage here. He did so much, and you can see for Hide, he just had one teamfight participation because most of the time he was just relegated to pushing the waves.
Yeah, I mean, Hide, I thought we were just gonna continue with the split push, but it felt like he saw the team fighting in the lanes. He just tried to change his direction. Like, all right, I don't want to split push his turret, I want to go into the fight. But they end up losing the fight anyway. Maybe that was just a slight misplay. I'm not too sure. It's all in hindsight at this point. But I mean, he did try his best. I mean, the rest of the team, they did try their best, but the damage and the tankiness from the side of the Giant Dragons was just way too much for VVV to handle here.
Yeah, just way too much. They weren't able to stand up to the damage. I mean, Carter just goes to the back line, like, oh, we in trouble now, boys, and they all just fall like flies in terms of just fall like flies.
Just fall like flies.
So we will go to the replay and see what happened. Wow, VVV fell to the Giant Dragons.
Yeah, we do have, this is a very good start from VVV. They get a 3-1 here for their side. They kill Mundo. We missed the first blood, unfortunately, but the Giant Dragons, they were just falling one by one as they get a 2-1 here. Very early lead for Demon Kite on Kaisa, so it looked very good for them at the start, but at this point, they're gonna keep going. Look at them, still so aggressive, shutting down the Mundo very effectively here. But on the other side of the map, Akali does get the pick up onto Fiora here. So the Giant Dragons, with this, I feel like this is where they really got back the momentum in this game. They were very behind here, able to win this fight, able to get the Mountain Dragon for their side. So VVV, at this point, they really realized that, wait, the Giant Dragons are actually tanking up. They have the Mountain Dragon here.
Yeah, and Mountain Dragon goes away, and we saw the shockwave miss from Dragon means that now, if maybe they had it here, they could have turned this fight, but just because of that miss, they have to back off, and this is the solo kill that Karuto got onto Dragon here, just couldn't survive there, and really just unfortunate. And the game was just actually balancing on the tiptoe here. First, VV had 3 more kills, but Vijay just had much more strength here, and this is another fight where Karuto just goes in so aggressively, but he will be caught out into the shot. He will just die off here, but then the side of Bajaj Dragons, they look for Dampier. It will spin, Garen gets the kill. They just have to back out via 1-for-1. Very well done so far for VV. But when they try to contest with the Dragon, we can see that he will be stolen away by Jisoo. He will steal it away. The fight will break out. But then really it just wasn't enough. You can see that Jisoo tried to go for Karuto, but Karuto kills him off. The TP comes in and they just look for the fight. Zizune is here, looks on to Dragon. He will go down, double kill, and the execution coming in from Zizune is just too much for VV to handle at this point.
Yeah, especially from missing the shockwave that we do see an engage by Jisoo. I like the engage here, trying to kill off Karuto, but the support coming in from the Giant Dragon side is way too much. Look at Mundo just soaking all the damage here. And at this point, they're just losing a lot of steam. We thought Karuto here was gonna die, but she was just buying so much time for VVV here to try to split them up. And at this point, you look at her HP, just 1 HP away, and this is where VVV, they were just crumbling one by one. But Giant Dragons is just running them down right here. No more stuns for their side. They just walk in. They have no way to really stop them. A double kill for Lux here. And they lose 3, and right after that, they lost the Baron immediately.
Now, this Dragon didn't have the shockwave, and this is the fight where he did land shockwave incredibly well onto 2 people, but look at the backline. Karuto is onto Demon Kai. He tries to run away. Oh my goodness! You just see that? He disappeared with almost 80% of the HP. One Akali ultimate. Sagi will just barely live with a little bit of HP, and he will get the honey fruit. So when Hide goes back, you will see, oh wait, he's full HP. I have to run away, but it just wasn't enough. The damage, he can't stand up to it, and with Giant Dragons, they just get too much, and they will get all 5 ace kills. And this is just a cherry on top. Karuto will get the kill onto Jisoo, and they will end the game 16-11. Oh,
yeah, I mean the Giant Dragons, man, they're just showing why there's still a strong team. They are beating BBV Esports. If this was a best of 1, BBV would have already been eliminated here in the top 4. But it's not a best of 1, it's a best of 3. BBV still has a chance to recuperate, to rethink their strategies, to maybe calm down, think about what you want to do for game 2.
Calm down, buddy, calm down. So, BBV Esports, they're gonna recollect themselves here. They're looking for a way to come back. But Giant Dragon, of course, they're gonna be so happy with that win, because it was a very even match all the way until that one Baron fight where, of course, Dragon missed. I keep bringing up Baron missing the shockwave, but let's be honest, Dragon missed a lot of shockwaves in that game. So probably back into the drawing board for them. And I'm interested to see what they're gonna do now, because it's just they're not gonna switch sides. So BBV will be the red team. So they have to give away a first pick away to Bajaj Dragon. So they will have to use their bans a bit smarter here. They don't want to give away someone like Akali again to Karuto.
Yeah, I mean, Akali has been just showing, this is why teams, every time Akali is in the pool, there's almost no chance that she won't be picked, right? There's no chance at all. So that's why Akali just has to be given away, just has to be deleted from the pool here. But I'm not really too sure what else VV can do. I feel like that drop was okay, but it just looked like their macro was just not there. They were just getting picked off one by one. They were losing a lot of team fights when they shouldn't have. They have more CC, they still have a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just a mechanical mistake so far from them, and you gotta see how they will come back for this match, because I'm still rooting for VV to make it back, but Gjorgjievski, they make it really hard to root against them because they've been playing so well so far, and you know, they're just one game away from the grand finals, which will be a best of 5, either against Homie or Holowski Esports. So a very intriguing match that's happening at the other side of the bracket too.
Yeah, I mean, but Giant Dragons, their draft, as I said, is so uncommon. We haven't seen this kind of draft in the Warriors Summoners Odyssey at all, right? They just love playing the Lux support, and we know why, right? As you said, the binding, and not just the binding, we haven't really talked much about the shielding that will come from the side of Lux, especially with the Harmonic Echo.
The Harmonic Echo is extremely strong on Lux. That's why she's big. She can shield all 5 members, especially in the Baron pit. You can see you can just farm a Harmonic Echo and land the shield on 5 members. This is going to be so strong. So that's why the major reasons why Lux is such a heavily contested pick. And we can see that Vijaya, they are abusing it right now. It's just so strong. So teams, they're not really planning, because you can't ban out the Lux, because if you ban out Lux, you leave Camille open, you leave Fiora open, you leave Akali open, you leave Corki open. So all these things are open at the same time. So maybe teams will prefer to ban out Alistair, Braum, stuff like that, Gragas. So you can't really ban out the Lux unless you really know that Vijaya Dragons, that is their Vijaya.
I mean, maybe that's why they just be picking the Lux, right? Like if Braum Alistar is not left in the pool, usually just see Janna insta pick usually. But maybe they realize Lux is still open. You can still play, like, you don't have to play Lulu, you don't have to play Janna. Lux has so much utility in these fights, and as you said, the Harmonic Echo will give them the shields, will give them the healings as well with the shielding. So I mean, we do see some Lux's support go for damage because the shield does scale with AP as well, but I feel like Harmonic Echo just has more utility, especially with the healing.
Yeah, just the healing coming in, just because the shield plus the healing makes it so strong, so it's just really hard to deal with it. So I can't say that it's a really easy thing to do. So I'm not sure what VV can do, because they really have to adapt, maybe get a more aggressive early game playstyle coming in, or they just have to give up some strength away. I mean they did well in the early game. They shut down Treated Ones very well on the Dr. Mundo, right? But giving them a little bit of space, that first dragon fight happened, and at that point, Vijaya Dragons, they don't have to be worried anymore. They had the Mountain Dragon, they were just so tanky. Mundo doesn't have to worry so much anymore. So at that point, maybe you're right. They have to continue with the aggression, continue with the momentum, and keep them down while they are down. Yeah, and it's just not easy for them. So, I mean, it's just difficult, because right now you can see that okay, if I'm BV, I'll try to reset my mentality. I'll try to rethink what's going on. So I would just say, I gotta take a time and think of a different strategy. Maybe VV have something in the pocket, because this has been so long since they have been exposed to this loss. So they might have to look for another way to come back to this. I mean, I really do believe it wasn't really because of the draft, right? As I said, the draft was just really decent, very standard so far. They had an idea with the team fights, but of course, we are gonna get into the game 2 of the semi-finals, Vijaya Dragons versus BBV Esports, and this time, Vijaya Dragons will be having the first pick here. The bans coming from Vijaya is Alistar, and I can't tell who's the other character. Wait, let's talk about VVV. They will ban out the Ninja Girl Akali, so that is a very major ban coming in. So I mean, banning these 2 characters away, right? When you ban Akali, when you ban Alistar, means that Akali, of course, VV don't want to deal with it, because Karuto really just showed how strong she was, and he just wasn't able to, what do you call that? I can't remember. Akali really just shows how strong Karuto is dealing with it. I mean, we are going to be able to see Berhaya Dragons, Berhaya Dragons getting the Ziggs here. Karuto very famous on his Ziggs. He's just been showing that
Ziggs is still a very strong pick. So much damage, so much poke potential, and the ultimate, getting the damage, just doing so much in these fights. But VVV, they're gonna go with the Gragas and Corki. I love the Gragas here. Gragas was banned out last game, so this game, it's a very nice pick.
Yeah, and you can see that what do you call it? Katarina also banned out for Bajaj Dragon, so they don't want to give away the Katarina away. And of course, Camille is also banned out by VV Esports, so they played the Camille last time. Now they don't play the Camille.
As the Chamomile tea.
Chamomile tea?
Chamomile tea. Have you tried Chamomile tea before? I haven't really
I
tried
don't drink
before.
Chamomile tea. But talking about Chamomile tea, VV Esports, they will take the Lux away from Bajaj Dragon because it's going to be such a strong pick because it's not, when you play Ziggs Ezreal, you're going to fill it up with the Lux, but for some reason, BGD, they just go into the Braum.
I mean, I do like the Braum pick here. We have seen this a lot of times. Ezreal just pairs up very well against Braum. So, I mean, Ezreal Ziggs is very normal, but we do see again a Dr. Mundo jungle here. They're trying to abuse it as much as we can. They're the only teams right now that are picking Dr. Mundo jungle here. And of course, again with the Garen, with the amazing frontline. Now there are 3 frontline. Braum, Dr. Mundo, Dayblade, so strong.
Yeah, I mean, same frontline again, Mundo and Garen here. So I want to see that they get Darius for the side of VVV. So Darius is really, really strong. You can't really just deal with Darius like that. And Corki comes in. You have Vi to come into the back line. Gragas, of course, is going to go into the tops. Actually, he's going to go to the mid. So we have Corki, Lux as the Dragon lane. So very well done. Very similar drafts from both teams, except that Sagi is now playing Ezreal instead of Corki. Corki will go to VVV. So once again, very, very even drafts, both teams. They have their strengths and weaknesses, but it's really how they capitalize on their plays.
Yeah, I mean, PvP will be having a more engage-oriented comp. They have the Lux, they have Darius. Darius is going to be laning up against Garen, I believe. I'm not really too sure how that matchup will favor. Garen does have the sustain, but Darius, you have to be careful, right? You don't want to get the 5 stacks to bruise him down. If you stay a little bit too long, if you overstay a welcome, you will fall. So I'm very interested to see how that matchup will go, honestly.
Yeah, and the funny thing about this matchup is that once again you still see the same front line from Bajaj Dragon, so they are very comfortable with this. They probably played this maybe 100 times already as a team, so they do know that Garen and Mundo is the preferred. They're so strong in the meta right now. Mundo the front line, Garen also so strong. But talking about that, we are going to go in the second game for this series. Bajaj Dragons, they're leading by 1 point, so VV, they have to crawl back from the depths to get back to get a game 3. So will Bajaj Dragons succeed or will VVV crawl back?
Yeah, we will be seeing Dragon going to be playing Gragas in the mid lane. It looks like it's going damage and having the electrocute as well. So he's going to be able to deal a lot of damage, and they will have a dual lane in the bottom side for VVV. Maybe they want to shut down Garen here, as Shizune believe that Darius will be in the top side, so he doesn't want to face that matchup here. They'll put Karuto on the top side with the Ziggs against Darius. And so far, Bajaj Dragons are going to play the 1-3-1. We have been seeing this so many times, but VVV, they're going to go for a more standard approach with the dual lane bot, wanting to shut down Shizune here, I believe.
Yeah, you talked about Shizune not wanting to fight Darius. I think this is an even harder lane for him against the Corki and the Lux. You saw already, level 1, he was just shoved out and he had to eat the honey fruit so early on. And Dragon will be fine as the Gragas here because they don't really have any kill potential in this lane against him. And Sagi, he will just try to tempt him. He just walks up, he will hit the binding, but no follow-up damage here. Body slam into the cascade, into everything else, but more damage is taken from Dragon instead of Sagi, so the shield actually helping a lot for the side of Bajaj Dragons. And Sagi actually dodging out the bind there, so just saving him from a little bit of damage. But I think Dragon will be fine. He can just heal everything up, especially eating the honey fruit away too.
Yeah, maybe as you said, Garen wanting to dodge the Darius, thinking that Gragas will be in the bottom lane, but you will be roamed on by the members of VVV here. He is alone. He has to use the barrier and the flash. Demon Kite 1 hit away, will barely chip away and get the first blood. The first blood once again will go to VVV Esports. An amazing start by them, trying to shut down Shizune early. They don't want to deal with this pressure, but we do see a Dragon coming from Hide onto Karuto, but a nice blast back for his side.
Yeah, and like I said, it's going to be an extremely hard lane for Shizune to play. Already almost level 5 for Demon. He will back off here as he's extremely low. They will spot the Garen walking back into his lane, so they're just disrupting a little bit more. I mean, they're just being so annoying at this point. You can see that Dampier is just poking the Garen out at the bottom side with Lux and Once again, Dragon is fine with this lane. He's just going to farm out. So his Cascade out is going to be fine. They can't really poke him out just because of his healing here. And Dampier will be here just to support him here. He'll get the Cascade. Actually blocked by the Braum kill. And now the ultimate. Oh, actually hitting on Bo. And the blind will hit on him too. And he will try to flash away but misses it. But he will be able to get away. Dragon will be solo. But there will be 2 summoners burned to Sagi. So very well done coming inside the BVV. I didn't know how they did it, but they did. Whoa, the Mystic Barrage will almost kill off. Sorry, the True Shot Barrage. But Dragon will live with just barely enough HP to count in your calculator.
I mean, that was so clutch coming from Dampier, actually getting the shield onto Gragas. I'm not sure if he would have died without the shields. Then he didn't even spend the heal, so confident that Gragas wouldn't die here. So very well played coming from VVV right now. 2-0 start, a 1000 gold here. They're gonna be very happy. It looks like Darius is also getting some amount of a great farm in the top side, even against the Ziggs here. And Demon Kite looking so comfortable. Sizune doesn't look like he can farm anywhere in this lane. He has to go all the way back to the top side.
Yeah, like I said, it was a horrible matchup for him. And back to Darius, it's not as bad. So Chat Dragons, they see that, okay, you know, we can't do this. So they send back Ziggs to just farm up against the Quirky. So they will send Tainted Ones here just to secure the side because Dragon is spawning in about 10 seconds. So you gotta be very careful if you're VVV here. A reset coming from Demon Kite. You see, he just forgoes the wave because he knows that package is coming up in 2 seconds. He has to pick it up as the Dragon is spawning. And Dampier will clear out wards here. They will walk together. They will, in the face of Dragon, they will clear another ward out in the bush. And Engage coming in. What a nice cascade. Look at Tainted Ones. He's gonna barely live. The Redemption will come out. The Lux ulti will try to hit, but it doesn't hit them. The Tainted Ones will barely live with a little bit of HP. But the healing from his ultimate will bring up just a little ahead of half HP. But you gotta be careful here. He's really low. He doesn't have the flash to get in. He has the blast cone to go in. Oh, nice true shot barrage coming into the Ziggs ultimate. Will barely miss on the Dampier. Dampier will try to knock out, but the kill onto Braum. Now they're looking for the kill, but Mundo will go down. The Inferno Dragon will go to the side of BBV, and they all have to run away. If you are Bajaj, but a flash in will get the kill onto Sagi. Sagi, goodbye, my friend. And they're looking to the mid lane. They have to defend it. They will clear the wave. Gets hit by another binding, and you know, so much damage coming from Demon Kite. He's just kiting like a demon. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but Giant Dragons, they were very desperate right there. We do see a re-engage onto Demon Kite, but we do, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but Tainted One just walked into the Baron, the Dragon Pit, really trying to get the last hit smite, but VVV, they played it so smart. They split the fight into 2. They had 2 people dealing with Mundo and the rest dealing with the rest of the Giant Dragons members. So gonna be having another great start, especially with the Inferno Dragon, Corki and Hide gonna be able to do so much damage, and not to mention Gragas as well. Dragon's so amazing with his caskets there and starting the fights so well, and VVV, they were able to capitalize with amazing precision here.
And so early on, really a 4,000 goal lead for VVV, just 5 minutes in the game. So look at that, just 2 skills from oh my goodness, from Demon Kite, and look at Karuto's HP, already almost half of his HP. So Rift Herald will spawn in 15 seconds, so they have to be careful. Dragon will reset at the top side of the map, and you see that you give away the Lux to VV Esports. They're going to show the strength too. They're saying, hey, we also can play, not only you. So they will try to go for the kill here, and Tainted Ones will be caught out. But Dampier has to flash away because the Ziggs ulti will come out. It will not land on anyone, so it will be fine. So they're going to look for the Rift Herald now. Tainted Ones and everyone from Bajaj Dragons are here. And look at Hide once again, the same as last game, just looking for the side lanes push, and they're trying to stop them from coming in. But VV, they see it. Dragon will go into the pit, will get the cascade off. They will not get the Rift Herald, but the fight will break out. Redemption will land onto the Lux and to the side, but Vi will already go down, but they will get the return kill onto Karuto. The Ziggs will go down, and now Sagi will go in onto Dampier. He's solo. He will try to shield up. 1 more shield, but he will not be able to save him. So 3 kills, will go to the side of Bajaj Dragons, and they also get the Rift Herald. And look at Tainted Ones. He's just walking in between the tier 1 and tier 2, just zoning Demon Kite away, but he's not able to land the cleavers. There's just so much members here. He will try to clear it off. No minions left. So Tainted Ones a little bit of trouble. He had to burn the flash. So nice awareness from Demon Kite just to clear the minions, so that Tainted Ones, he had to flash away or risk dying there.
This seems like deja vu, Neon. Last game as well, we had the Giant Dragons. They just needed 1 fight to get back into the game, but I feel like that 1 fight was not really enough, as the goal lead is still 3,000 for BDV's side. They will be having the Rift Herald, maybe going for the next push during the Dragon spawn over here. So Giant Dragons, they will get something out of it. But look at the goal right here. Look at Corki, 1,000 ahead away from Ezreal right now, so he's very farm, and Darius as well, way more farm than Garen here. He will be getting the top turret in the top side. We will be seeing a gank, 2-man drag in. Hide gonna try to fight here. He's gonna get silenced one by one. We'll try to get Chili maybe. He's gonna flash in. Chili so low. He will miss the dunk onto Chili and does get the dunk onto Sizune here. I don't think both of them will die, so Bajaj Dragons, they failed in defending the top turret and they had to back off in a 1v2.
They had to back up, and you see, he did burn his own flash, but Sizune and Chili, they both had to flash away because the damage coming in from the 5-stack dunk was too strong. So now they're sieging up the mid lane. Look at the Y coming in onto Sagi. He will disappear. Goodbye. But now Redemption coming, a counter engage coming in. The Redemption Hilaroa and a Trade Kill Mundo will go down and don't even die. Jisoo will survive with just a little bit HP. So 2-3 kills very cleanly for VV means that the Cloud Dragon spawning 50 seconds should be theirs.
Man, that was an amazing combination of abilities there with the Bai ultimate getting in, and then the casket as well. Sizune will be trying to get some engage onto Hide, but he's already being binded up. He's gonna get the 5 stacks on. Will there be a dunk? The dunk is on Kuran. No! He'll just barely get it. Another kill for VVV Esports. They are looking like they want to steal this game here. They will be able to get the second dragon for their side again. A masterful display of amazing coordination for their side in these team fights.
They got the 2 best dragons in the game, the Cloud, the Inferno. So other than this, it's going to be a mountain or the ocean. And look how confident VV are playing. They have the package, so now they say, let's just siege up the mid lane. They can't defend, we're too strong. Demon Kai, Dragons not even bothering. Let's 3 members at the bottom side of the map of VV. So they just sent Demon Kai and Hide to contest the mid turret, and they just, really nothing Bajaj can do. They have to just wait till a mistake comes up for VV because their composition here is not meant to go for a team fight. And look at that again, Sizune will be caught out. He'll be in the middle of 3 members and he will go down. And look at the bottom turret is the focus. They will try to trade the tier 1 away, but that's just the tier 1 on the top side. They're looking for the tier 2 here. So tier 2 will be trying to get down, and look how strong they will actually just go in right now, looking for a fight onto Tainted Ones. They know they don't have the damage to kill him. He has to spurn his Gargoyle Stoneblade and the ultimate just to run away. And you don't want to fight this, I'm pretty sure, buddy. So tier 2 will go down and they have to back off from the side of BJD.
Yeah, I feel like VVV, they found the answer to these big boy tanks. They know that Bajaj Dragons again still don't have much stun. They know that their engages are so good. Jisoo going in with the ultimate once again, comboing it very well with Dragon's Casket as well. So VVV, they're just playing this fight so solid. They're being so proactive. Any opportunity they can get a kill, they will go for it. Sizune is not safe anywhere in this map, and it looks like he's having a very hard time getting back into this game. So Bajaj Dragons, they are in the back foot. Almost 8,000 gold lead for VVV here, and the dragon has also spawned.
Yeah, and really well done so far for VV. They accumulate a 7,500 gold lead here, and the Rift Herald, even though it's spawned here, looks like they're gonna fight immediately. Dragon tries to go onto the Brock. He'll be loaded, and the Cascade will knock Tainted One's back. He's tainted away. He will try to flash away. Will barely survive. Redemption will heal the whole team up in the side of VV. The execution from Sizune won't even kill anyone. And look at Darius, he gets one. He's trying to look for another, but he will be shut down here and barely surviving for the side of BJD. They gotta be thanking your lucky stars, because if that went off, they would have seen Hide go pop and go big boom.
That was the closest thing. They could have got to a great fight, but look at Dragon once again trying to kill Karuto. He has to run away immediately. He will get picked up by Demon Kai here. So BBB, they're looking for more. A double kill for Ezreal over here. And BBB right now, they're looking so good. The Baron is also up right now. So BBB, they are going to get it. They're going to probably just run over them in these fights. They're so ahead, and especially with the Baron buff, I don't see a way for Bajaj Dragons to fight this. They're gonna try to contest. Tainted Ones is gonna be in the front line. Sizune as well. They're stopping this Baron attempt here, taking a little bit of chip damage, but they don't care. They're gonna keep continuing. Tainted Ones has to get this smite here to get back into the game, but immediately Garrett executes Lux here, as we do see it's gonna be very close. No more smite for their side. The red team will stay the Baron Nash, and Sizune will fall. The ultimate combos coming from Ziggs, and Ezreal here will get the kill onto Gragas, but the damage has been done. 8,000 gold lead once again. BBB Esports, they now also have the Baron buff.
Oh my goodness, I mean, they do get the kill on the Dragon, but that is their only consolation prize. They lose Shizune, they lose Tainted Ones. The two tankiest members in the side of Bajaj Dragons was not able to stand up to the damage. And look how much damage Kor's gonna deal. He has the Mana Mune, he has the critical, he has the Infinity Edge, he has Trinity Force, everything he can wish for. He's just so strong. And look at Hide, Black Cleaver, he doesn't need the extra damage. He has the Spirit Vista just for the survivability, because when he gets that 5 stacks on the Hemorrhage, he's gonna deal so much damage. So the Darius pick is really paying off for them, because he knows that, hey, you know, they're gonna walk up to me, sure, I'm just gonna stack all 5 stacks for myself.
Yeah, I mean Shizune and Tainted Ones, they don't have any items yet. I mean, Tainted Ones just only finished his Randuin's Omen. Right here, he only has 2 items. And look at Garen, only has 1 item completed. He had to go for the Bramble Vest. He had to go for some HP here. And he's not able to be as tanky as he's once known for his plays here. Jisoo will be trying. Actually, the rest of the members from VVV are going to go on to the bottom side. But I'm going to go with the engage onto Sagi. But Sagi does get the Zhonya's here. As VVV, they will get the turret in the bottom side. But look at the damage. One by one. The casket immediately pops. But Giant Dragons here too have already fallen. Mundo's going to tank everything. But I think VVV can just end the game here. They cannot defend. There's 3 people. But at the back, Ezra does get a pick off. So I think this might be still the end for VVV unless they defend here very well. It looks like with Giant Dragons, they are successful in keeping the elf. But in the top side, we have Garen still pushing in with the Baron Ball, trying to get some damage in. He won't get any more. Asagi might want to go for a kill here, but he has to be very careful. Hide is so strong. Does miss the Mystic Shot at the end. So Hide will be able to run away. And VVV going for more in the mid turret as well.
Yeah, and they get another turret in the mid lane. So very well done for the side of VVV Esports. So now they're going to have so much strength in the late game. They have a 11,000 goal lead here. And they just shown that, you know, with perseverance comes strength, and with strength comes patience, and this is the strength they're showing here. They will take away the Ocean Dragons, or 3 dragons for the side of VVV, so they're just gonna be so strong right now.
I mean, they're adapting so well. Like, they're just playing so aggressively compared to the first game. The first game we saw them trying to shut down Mundo, trying to shut down Shizune early on, but they didn't really get the momentum going. But this game, they are really showing every single moment, every single opportunity they can to shut down these big boy tanks, the Beyblade, the crazy doctor over here. But Giant Dragons, they are not able to stand up to the damage in these fights. And BVV are showing, look at Hide being so aggressive here.
Yeah, and already the damage coming in right now from BVV, but they're gonna look for the Braum here, and they just ignore the Braum. They go straight to the back line. Sagi will have to run away. The Redemption will come out, will heal everyone out, but still alive in the front line is Vi. Will get execution away by the Garen ultimate. But look at the top dragon, is trying to push into the top side of the map, so they have to back off. So even though VVV lose a member, they're just still so strong. They have a 12,000 goal lead. So they're gonna group up, wait for the Baron to spawn in about 4 minutes. Of course, they don't have a jungler, so they probably won't start it up, but it will be spawned here. And for the side of VVV, they will start setting up a trap here. Demon Kite will be the bait, and you can see that they're just trying to clear the bot wave up, because then the engage actually coming from Gragas, but he missed the flash body slam, so he won't get any engages off here, and blue buff will just spawn. So I'm assuming Dragon will get that away. He will get that blue buff. So now just waiting for Jisoo to spawn back. So when Jisoo spawns back, I guarantee you they're gonna start the Baron out immediately.
I mean, the Giant Dragons, they know that that's what they're doing over here. Jisoo has just spawned right now. VVV, they're in a very good position here. Then Dragon will actually back off, so they're still gonna wait it out for the Baron take. But the Giant Dragons, they're so afraid of VVV getting this Baron. If VVV gets this Baron, this game is over 100%. The Giant Dragons are not able to defend from, especially in this lead. Tainted Ones has really taken so much damage even before the fight has started. Sagi has to essence shift away, as he doesn't want to get engaged on by Vi once again, and Jisoo is doing a great job just keeping them out.
Yeah, and now, Sagi, you're caught out! You're too far, my friend! You're gone! And now the fight will break out, they will get the casket on, and look at Jisoo, he's just so confident going in onto Karuto. He will go down, Tainted Ones will be running away, he will try to taint, but it will not be enough. They're looking for the back, they will get another kill. That's 3 members down. For Giant Dragon, you can't defend, so they're gonna back off, and now VVV, they're looking to very much end the game here.
Yes, and the Giant Dragons, they're trying their best here. The 2 of the biggest tanks on their side are melting to the side of VVV right now. Shizune will also fall. He cannot make it back to the fountain. VVV will make this go to a game 3. And congratulations to them. They showed the adaptation so well here.
VVV really showed that the comeback is real. They bring it to a game 3. So, Bajaj Dragons, they have to go back to the drawing board. Earlier, they were putting VV in the back foot. Now, VV respond with a wonderfully clean game. All the way from the start, they had the lead and they didn't let the pressure go.
Yes, and this is what we want to see in the best of 3. You have to adapt. You have 3 games to play with. You have more than 1 game. It's not a best of 1 anymore. You can still try out stuff. You can still adapt. And this is why having this best of 3 format is so fun to watch for the players. And of course, let's see the stats of the last game. Let's see who was the MVP.
Yeah, and MVP will of course go to Demon Kite. 9-0-10, no depths here. We get the perfect KDA, my boys. And of course the most goal in the game as well. And you know, everyone else on the side of VV played so well to them pair with the binds we had. I'm sorry, I'm getting the literal chills from this match because it was just so clean coming from VV. He did having so much influence in the side lane. Dragon of course landing so many perfect caskets. Can't discount the side of BJD. Sagi actually played very well except for the last fight. He just got caught out being too far away from the team. So Demon Kite and Dragon just saw the opportunity. Jisoo just go in, get the ulti off, kill him away. And look at the damage from Demon Kite here. We talked about the damage earlier. Now he's showing it on the Corki. So getting revenge for the last game since you know he really couldn't do much that game. Now he's showing us what he can do.
Yeah, it looks like BJD, they might want to ban out the Gragas for this last game. As we saw, Dragon is crazy on the Gragas here. So BJD, they tried their best as you said, but they just weren't able to find a way to get back into the game. In this game, compared to the first one, Tainted Ones as Suzune were successfully shut down. Even if they did tank a lot of damage, here you can see 24,000, 27,000 here. But it does not matter, the damage is just way too much. Karuto can't tank, Chili can't tank, Sagi getting picked off there. It will be the end of the second game here.
So end of the second game already so well done for the side of VV. And you know, now I'm just confused what's going to happen in the game 3. One great game from Bajaj Dragons, one great game from VVV. We're going to get an incredible game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo!
I mean, that's simple maths, right? Quick maths. If the first 2 games are amazing, the third game is obviously going to be amazing lah, huh? I don't know what's the better word. More amazing? Amazingest. So just now was the first game amazing, second game amazinger, last game amazingest.
The amazingest.
Amazingest.
I was amazed. So what will be amazed will be the replay that's coming up for us right now to see what happened between Bajaj Dragons and VV Esports. You can see early on, they get the kill onto Shizune for Demon Kite. So already the first blood gold going into the bank here. And they tried to go for a steal it. Tainted Ones tried to go for it, but they just stopped hitting the dragon and they just stopped Tainted Ones from going near it. They kill him away, they get the dragon, and they just also get Chili in the backline. They try to finish off the kills and they thought they were fine, but a flash in from Demon Kite will get the kill onto Sagi. Then, you know, Karuto stays just a bit too long. We'll get hit by the binding here later, but we don't see that. But we will see another fight in the Rift Herald. They will not steal the Rift Herald, but the fight will break out. Redemption will heal both of Demon Kite and Depre in the backline. Vi does go down, but look at the damage coming from Demon Kite. They can't really chase this away. They will try to go in. Depre does go down, so he will not be able to live, but the damage is already done because earlier they had that so much kills in. And of course you can see Tainted Ones will try to escort Demon Kite away, but we saw that he had to burn flash later. But nice pick up onto Sagi here. We're gonna another fight break out, and really just was start of the end for Bajaj Dragon.
I mean, look at that. They're just also tanking from just one Lux second skill here with the barriers, letting them just tank so much. And look at Bajaj Dragons. Shizune is not able to tank this, just getting dunked on by Hide here, playing it so well in this game. And Dragon once again, look at this casket. He's gonna get the casket, gonna bring Tainted Ones back into the fight. I don't think he actually died, he barely survived. It looks so good for Bajaj Dragons to re-engage, but the Redemption just healing everyone up as well. And again, the Lux shield just keeping everyone alive. He did try to go for more. I'm so surprised he only got 1 kill here. It was a very close call for Bajaj Dragons, but VVV Esports, they did not stop. Look at them just being so aggressive here. Sagi and Karuto so low. Karuto will get picked off by Demon Kite here, and double kill for Demon Kite. PvP, they were just non-stop aggression, and this is the dragon fight. I thought Bajaj Dragons, they were good. They were looking so good. They got a great start. They got the great ultimate, but BVV, they were able to kill the jungler Tainted One, so no spike for his side. Shizune left all alone in the pit. The true shot barrage will be very, very late to try to steal the Baron here.
Yeah, and so this is like, they're just so strong at this point. VV, but they had so much gold, And a return coming. You see the double redemption coming in from VV, healing up Jisoo so he doesn't die. He manages to flash away, of course, with the shield coming in from Dampier. Will just heal everyone. We thought they would go for the end of the game here. You know, they really tried to go for it, but they just decided, hey, you know, Vi got picked out, so they're like, maybe this is not the best time to go for a kill. See Tintin one's flashing in the backline. Look at them, they're just going to clear the minion waves because they know they let the minions stay alive. They were just going to end the game, so VV, they don't end the game here, but at the same time, they look for another fight here. Baron will be spawning soon, so they go in straight to the backline. Sagi will be managed to escaping. Redemption will land onto Jisoo, but it won't be enough. He will go down on the side. The execution coming in from Garen, so they will back off for VV. But even though they lose that, they still maintain the pressure because they have so much gold. And Sagi here just caught up by Dragon into the ultimate from Jisoo. It just wasn't able to live, and the Kaski coming actually saves them a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Jisoo will flash into the Raptor pit. Demon Kite will follow. The Lux ulti will just cut his escape off just by a little bit. Tainted ones will run away, but it won't be enough. You can see at the backline, see they will kill off Chili, and now they're looking for the game because only 2 members alive, Tainted One and Shizune. They couldn't defend against the pressure coming in from VVV Esporte.
Yeah, as you said, man, the gold lead was way too much for Vijay Dragons to handle, just dealing so much damage. Look at that tanks here. Shizune can't even go back to his fountain. He just got dragged back in. Let me get the last kill for the ace, and they take the game 2 for VVV Esports, and very, very well played for their side.
It was really well done for them. I mean, really, honestly, it was really, really clean for them because they get the lead all the way from like 2-3 minutes in the game. They get the first blood. They just snowball it all the way to the end. So very well done from them. I mean, it just wasn't easy to do that if you're the side of VVV after getting a loss like that against the Dragons, coming back in such a aggressive fashion, taking their own lucks and using it against them. So that's how well VV, of course, that's why they're 3-time champions.
Yes, and I mean, Dragon, compared to the first game, just played so amazing this game. The Gragas caskets are just so good, positioned so well, comboing very well with Vi as well. So I want to see a performance like that from him, but it's still a toss-up. The Dragons are still a very strong game here. What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at camera lah, why?
Oh, okay. I thought you...
Blaming me again. See the brother? See the brother? My
There's
friend.
no one there.
What do you mean? There got people over there. Hello, come. They shy lah, they shy. Shy.
Shy.
Full of shy.
My fault again. Okay lah.
Guys, you see this one?
My fault.
Chef, you see the name there down there, Chef?
My fault, everything, I'm NeonFaith, I'm the best, alright? I'm the king, I do it all.
I don't talk anymore. I think I'm out. So, talking about going out, we're going to go into the third game, the pick and bans for this game, VV Esports against Vijaya Dragon. So, let's talk about the bans from VV. They will ban out the Blind Follower, the Lee Sin, and they'll ban the Akului.
Akului, and then Vijay Dragon, they ban Bomberman, Zeeks, and Gragas.
Graga. Hey, someone's gonna comment, you look like Gragas. I confirm, someone's gonna comment, you look like Gragas.
Damn funny, man. Comedian god.
A real knee slapper, you know. But Corky will be picked up against for Demon Kai. He played so well, and Chili, now he will take away the Lux back, say, hey, I borrow you, I take back it.
I mean, maybe Vijay Dragons, they don't want to give back the Lux. Maybe BBB also realized, hey, maybe Lux is a pretty good pick, so they pick it for themselves immediately. But now, it's their turn to play Dr. Mundo. Now's their turn. Hey, please take pen and paper. I show you how to play Dr. Mundo this game.
So, it's like, they do a handshake. You take Lux, I take Mundo. You know? So, like, really scripted lah. I think scripted lah. Scripted already, you know.
Yeah, and of course, they will snag up the Oriana.
Serious, scripted.
Wow, this one really...
The script really scripting, you know, scripted already. They want to swap the lineup, you know.
So the champions are the same, it's just different players are playing today.
It's serious cheating. Alright, oh, Sagi will get the jinx here. So, very, very interesting pick, I would say. Because I think the jinx pick is because you see Mundo here and, hey, won't play my feeling, huh? I see Malphite and Seraphine. They're just messing us.
They're messing us, man. So they're gonna pick Seraphine. Yeah, Malphite maybe lah. It's a strong player. No, he is gonna play a Fiora here, but Dragon, do not scare me here, man. Oh my god! We're gonna be able to see a Seraphine support once again. NeonFaith is cringing right now.
Oh, that is very spicy meatball pick. You know, everyone asked me, so Nia, what do you think about this? I don't know what to think. I don't want to think. So Alita picked up. So, Luxumido.
They're gonna do it again.
So, okay. So Lux mid. So you'll give it away to Karuto So Lux mid will go into the Orianna matchup, which I don't really like because Orianna won't really bully out the Karuto, but if they do play the standard lanes as VV has done twice in a row, they're going to be fine there. So I mean,
it's a spicy game. It's a very spicy game right here. I mean, we have been seeing, we did see Seraphim being picked up once by Giant Dragons actually for their side in the one time that they joined Wild Rift Summoners Odysseys. So they did it in the first game, maybe they're just messing around, but this one is for the Grand Finals. You're picking Seraphim support in the Grand Finals. That they must have something to go into Grand Finals lah. To go into Grand Finals.
Okay.
To go into Grand Finals.
Fixing your problem.
Me.
Think
Sorry
duct tape, duct tape.
Okay, my fault again. I missed it.
Talking about we are going to go into the third game of the semi-finals. Semi-finals here. So, but I think Bajaj again in the chat, may the best team win. So, of course, may the best team win. So, congratulations to both of you making the semi-finals. But only one of you will be able to make it to the grand finals. And of course, talking about that, making it to the grand finals, we are making it into the Wild Rift for the third game, the final match between VVV Esports and Bajaya Dragoon.
Yes, so Bajaya Dragon is going to have a spicy draft once again. Karuto going to be playing Lux mid here, and Sagi going to be playing Jinx. Very interesting Jinx pick here. Kaisa was still left in the pool, so going for the Jinx, maybe thinking that Jinx can deal better against Dr. Mundo, as you said. But VV Esports again, another spicy draft for themselves. Seraphine support and going for the Dr. Mundo on their own. They don't want to give Tinted Ones is Dr. Mundo once again. Maybe just keeping him out of his comfort zone. But Tinted Ones can play Camille jungle here.
Yeah, and they leave Karuto with the Lux here, so he will try to wave clear here. Will get tagged a little bit by Seraphine. Wow, that range is really long, you know. I mean, but still very even lanes here. And you see, once again, Dragon so aggressive onto Shizune. Once again, we see Dragon with the laning prowess here. Almost get the kill onto Shizune. He had to get the ghost just to ghost himself out of there. So once again, look at how deep Damper is playing just to disturb Shizune. So poor Shizune, you know. Waiting in the bush there, don't know what to do, you know.
I mean, we are going to get invaded for the red buff in the top side, but we are going to see an early dive onto Hide here. Hide is all alone. He has to repulse up. Alistar is tanking so much damage here. He will actually die for the first blood. Hide is winning this fight. A double kill, a triple kill for his side. But Giant Dragons, they are crumbling early game. They missed the dive here, giving Hide a triple kill.
Ayo! Trouble strikes in the bottom lane, so Bajaya, they lose 3 members and they do pull in. Oh my goodness, they do pull in the Mundo. He will have to flash away, he will barely live. But so, I mean, VV, they almost repeat trouble in paradise here at the top side, but it'll be fine. 2,000 gold lead, they get the risk on the top side, and as you see, the tankiness from Mundo here, Jutsu will be fine. He will just hit up the blue buff, but huge mistake at the bottom side of the map. They couldn't get the dive onto Hide. He dodges the headbutt, he stops the pulverize, he stops the kill, and he gets 3 in return. Of course, one of it was just, you know, going away, couldn't get the kill. But once again, 2 lanes are now losing because you can't deal with Dragon's pressure. Bottom already, Hide is going to be massive here in the bottom side.
I mean, that's just so scary if you are Bajaya Dragons right now. Giving Hide a lead like this, it's gonna be so strong for him. He's really so well known to be able to split push the map so effectively. Look at that. He already has 2 components down for the Triforce, and he's gonna recall for the Triforce here. So it's already gonna be so strong. He already has this power spike. Look at the rest. He has 3,000 gold, and the rest has just barely made it to 2,000 here. So Bajaya Dragons, they are in the back foot. They have to be so worried. Dragon will be on the bottom side. He's gonna switch things. Fiora is gonna stick in the top side. Darius has no, I don't think Darius can fight Fiora here.
No, he cannot. Just so strong coming in. So we already see that they're gonna get ready very early on for the vision here for the Dragons. It's spawning in about 35 seconds here. So very dangerous here for both teams to play around, and they're going to be inferno, so it's not an easy Dragon to contest here. And already the vision is set up for VV. They're going to have the pressure into the mid lane. See how fast they clear the wave with Seraphine and Corki. Just 3-4 skills and it's already gone the mid lane. And they have 2 players, Sagi and Chili here at the top side, because they really need to protect Jinx here, because that is their win condition, even though they're going to give up the Dragon away, because really Sagi is the centerpiece of this composition. Now, EV Esports, they do see that 2 people up here, so they should be conveying, hey guys, there's some people up here, why don't we just go for the Dragon that's spawning? So immediately Jisoo will start out the Dragon here.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, Sagi has to scale up here. Jinx is not, her power spike is going to come in way later. The Lux ultimate will come out, but BVV Esports are going to get this. No! Sagi just stole the Inferno Dragon here. An amazing steal right there. They didn't even bother to contest. Maybe just comment, yeah, Sagi, I'm just gonna steal it right here. And Hide again gonna get dove in by 3 people. He will go in, try to go on Sagi, but the ultimate will come out onto Chili here. But Corki is gonna just package away into his death. He's so low. He hasn't fallen yet. 1 hit away. Karuto trying to run away. He has the barrier. Let's get the root onto Hide. Demon Kite will fall to Sagi. He's trying to get a return kill. He won't be able to kill the Lux, and the Riposte Tinted Ones has to run away. The Seraphine ultimate will totally whip over here. Tinted Ones will be able to escape. Jisto is here trying to get some more return kills. Sagi is at all alone. He will fall. And a 3-for-1 right here for Vijaya. A 2-for-1 right here for Vijaya Dragons.
So BVV, they'll get a hit here and have a 2,500 goal lead. But I mean, still the Inferno Dragon will go to the side of Vijaya Dragon. So very well done for Sagi. This is the second time that we saw him steal something so important. He stole the Baron away from MJF Aces, and he steals the Inferno Dragon away from VV Esports. And now Shizune looking for the revenge pick here on to Jisoo. He won't flash. He get 2 people into the pool, and now they don't have flash, but the slow will not land for him, so he won't be able to look for the kill. So burn flash onto Shizune, and he won't be able to get a kill. And Chili, he's stuck all alone here. They do know he's here, so he will try to pull the wall down, but he's dangerously low. He goes for the hitbox first onto the Oriana, and they're looking for the top turret, so they have to back off. But at the time, you can see that Corki is going in. Demon Kite look for the damage on Chili. He had to burn the Gaga Stone Plate, and the dive in from Shizune, it won't be enough. He will not be able to get any kills, and they will clear the turret away. They will make it safe, and Rift Herald will just be spawning 8 seconds. But at the side of the bottom lane, he gets the bottom turret away. And look at the goal lead. It's about 5,000 now already for VV. This is really bad for Vijaya Dragons.
Yeah, Shizune being so overly aggressive. They're trying to get even 1 pick off, but giving them just a free kill right there is a big mistake. The Rift Herald has just spawned. VVV are up around 4,000 gold here. They're looking just so strong. They're able to deal so much damage. Oriana, Corki, they are no slouch, especially Corki. If he's already able to hit his power spike, he already has the Mana Mune and Jinx. It's still a while away. The ultimate will come out once again by Jinx, but won't be able to steal the Rift Herald. No more for you. Don't drama so much lah. At Sagi, still far away from getting a power spike here.
Hey, you gotta give credits for him, you know. If you miss every shot you don't take. Imagine Sagi didn't try for those steals, he would have gotten it. But you know, at the same time, look at bottom side. They're gonna look for the kill here. Onto Hide, he will look for Shizune. Tries to go for the return, but it won't be enough. The ulti coming in from Camille will secure the kill. So it will be a 1-for-1, but they sent so many members down here just to deal with Hide himself. And the top turret will be taken away, and River will also spawn, so tier 1 will be going down, and they're gonna try to trade Sagi at the bottom side of the map. Dragon will just be securing the turret away. And don't forget, they're still looking for the tier 2, tier 1 in the mid lane too. So they're just splitting up the man. You want to take one tier 1? Sure. You want to take a tier 1 and maybe we're going to take a tier 2 at top. So it's going to be so much spreading out in the map here. So Lux will try to go for other man, but look how tanky there is. And the shockwave will land. And look at Shizune, he can't really deal with the damage here. He's going to be so low, and the slow coming in. Dragon one more time with the double kill, and they can't defend this. All members will be stunned up. The Seraphine LD will charm the cow, and the lady, they all be running away. The hit bubble rest will land. Sagi will try to do damage, but he's just not enough with the Corki damage, and Shelly one more time will get the charge off just to beat the dominance here. Of course, he won't deal that a lot of damage, but the damage is done for the side of VV. They will go home happy, lining their pockets full of gold.
Yes, but Jaya Dragons, they are just crumbling one by one. They lost 3 turrets in one fight there. Even Jaya Dragons, they were able to get 1 turret in the bottom lane, but losing every fight. Dragon getting the nice shot, we're getting the double kill as well in the top side. Then Pierre tried to get something going with the ultimate, but he wasn't going to get enough. But at this stage, the damage has been done. The Ocean Dragon will be spawning very, very soon as VVV Esports, they're looking so good. Did I mention they're 7,000 gold ahead? But Jaya Dragons are going to be getting this top turret here, but they're still very, very behind here.
Well done from BVB. I mean, just how much gold are they up to? How much money is enough money, you know? How much money is enough money? You know, if you guys watch MMA, you guys know what I'm referring to. But again, it will be just the difference at the top side. They will go in for the Hector Ultimate, 3-man onto him, but he's just there as a deterrent. Look at that. They will get the Ocean Dragon away. He's there like, okay, kill me, whatever, man. I don't care. I'm going to get the dragon. I'm going to be fine. And look at the bottom side. They're going to siege up. Karuto will try to stop it out, but he doesn't want to stay here too long. Even he has the damage. Demon Kite, it has the barrier, has the flash, so he will try to clear the wave here. And VV, they don't really care. They're going for the mid tier too.
Yes, and I mean Seraphine as well basically does a similar job to what Lux can do, as she does have the shielding, especially with the Harmonic Echo here in BBB. They're just applying so much pressure in every lane. Every lane's pretty much pushed in except for the top side where Darren's just pushed it in here. So Giant Dragons, honestly, if you were gonna ask me, they need a miracle. They need another big steal. Maybe for the Baron to get back into this game. The gold lead is slowly creeping up to them. BBB Esports are looking so strong. Look at Fiora, look at Corki as well. Triforce, Manamune, and Jinx he only just finished the static shift here and the Blade of the Ruin King.
So I mean, if you just look at the pure gold, it's not the difference. Most of the gold difference actually, you can see it's coming from the mid lane. Karuto is about 2,000 gold behind Dragon, so already so difficult for him to come back here. And of course, if you just look at individual gold, it's not that bad. But you want the extra gold onto Sagi because as a Jinx, you need that extra gold. And look at the side of BBB, they're gonna set a trap. Shizune will walk into it, he will be immediately charmed up, will go down straight away, the shockwave will land. They try to go for the backline, but Seraphine's taken away. The Camille out in the backline will get Demon Kite, but look at the backline, he did, will get one, and they're gonna be healed up, so they won't be running away. Look at Dragon, he's still full HP, will get the kill on the Camille, so that's gonna be 3, and they can't do anything. Dragon, he did, they're all alive, only Demon Kite and Dampier die, so they lose priority once again, and a good fight once again to BBB Esports.
I mean, Hide is just way too strong. He has 10,000 gold net worth here. He's just running them down. Right now, Giant Dragons, they are able to kill Seraphine, they're able to kill Demon Kite, but that's not where the damage is just coming from. It's coming from Orianna, it's coming from Fiora especially, and Hide just playing this fight so solid, going to the backline, getting the pickoffs on these priority targets. Karuto got a good ultimate onto Dampier here, but it was not enough. He has no more ways to continue the fight. It looks like Sagi and Chile are trying to set up something here, but BBB are not biting. They're still grouping up in the top side. Tainted one is gonna get caught out here. He'll be taking so much damage from Hide as well, and Suzune. He's not tanky enough in this stage of the game. He will be engaged on by Hide. He cannot stay in this fight. He has to just give up this turret and regroup with his team.
So right now we see already so much damage coming in from BBB, and they are going to get even more damage as now they're creeping up to 8,000 gold lead here. So I mean, what can Bajaj Dragons do? They have to buy time for Sagi. He needs to get more items, but you know, if you're not careful here, you can just be blown up by the Orianna, by Seraphine's combination. So you gotta be really, really careful here. He has the static shift, he has the Blade of the Ruin King, but he's just still so far away from the rest of his power spike, and they really need more than just 2 items here for the side of Bajaj Dragons.
Yes, and I mean, as we said, Corki is just able to hit the power spike way early. He just needs 1 item and it's really way stronger, and another item is going to be exponentially stronger here. And right now you can see even he only has 2 items completed with the Zhonya's as well, going for maybe the Infinity Age later on. But Giant Dragons, they are not finding any more opportunities. They are down 9,000 gold here. Even though they're having the Inferno Drake, they cannot win. They're barely winning any of these fights. Getting a 3-for-2 in the last fight here, Sagi will try hit her best to get the damage, but Dragon will be hit by the ultimatum. He's all alone. The rest of the members will be coming in. She will immediately fall here. Demon Kite try to do some damage, will package away, and the Night Darius pull will roll in too. They have to flash out, but he's taking so much damage from Corki. The charm will go in, will hit Karuto in the back. Sagi will fall one by one, just still crumbling. That 1 kill does not matter. BBB are still very strong. Look at Mundo just going in. Suzune is not able to tank anything. He will also fall. Another kill for BBB Esports. They are looking so strong. Hide even got the bottom inhib turret and is looking pretty much over here, as I don't feel like Bajaj Dragons, they can't find any other opportunities. They have to kill, basically get an ace here for the next fight.
Really, I mean, this is so well done from VV Esports. They get the kill. Now they transition to the Dragon and just nothing else to Dawisagi. He tried to go nearer for the damage, but it just wasn't enough. He gets caught up by the Seraphine ulti. Couldn't escape. He didn't flash in time, so he get caught by the charge. Will be immediately taken out. Tried to burn the heal and the flash to escape. It just wasn't enough. And now with the Cloud Dragon 2, they're gonna look for the Baron pick here and probably end the game because they have a 12,000 gold lead.
Yeah, everyone on BBB Esports are higher farm than their counterparts. Corki, Fiora, Orianna, Mundo, just way more farm than Giant Dragons here. The only one that's trying to farm up, trying to get some more items is Sagi. Sagi has just only finished his last whisper here, the mortal reminder. as Vajaya Dragons. They are just knocking. They have some vision onto the Baron play, but VVV, they're playing it smart. They don't have to force it here. They know they have the damage to kill the Baron, but they don't want to give any opportunities for Vajaya Dragons to steal here. They're looking for more. Since they will be caught in the brush, he will try to drag in. The Shockwave are going to go onto him, and he's going to fall very, very soon. And the charm comes in. Sagi is in the bag. He is going to get caught. Karuto has to run away. Sagi will fall one by one. Vajaya Dragons are falling. Demon Kai has to use the Zonias here. The ultimatum will come out. We'll get the kill onto Gjorgjievski, but the GA won't be enough. She is going to fall as Jisoo is going for more, trying to kill Karuto here, a solo kill. But Karuto is actually dealing a lot of damage. Will he be able to kill Jisoo here?
Doesn't matter.
But it
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he did in the backline. He just ends the game. He says, I'm tired of it. No more hiding from Hide. So he just ends the game. One and for her, and Vajaya Dragons, they will be Vajaya and going home today. But VVV Esports, very well done. Nice try to Vajaya Dragons. They tried their best, but just wasn't enough.
VVV, after losing game 1, I feel like they just really somehow like became a new team. Game 2, they were just being so strong. In game 3, of course, just so much dominance. There was no chance. Almost zero chances for Vajaya Dragons to get back into this game. So congratulations to BBB. They have made it to the grand finals one more time. So they're going for the 4th win this time in Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. And I would like to take a look at the stats, man, honestly.
Yeah, look at the stats coming in for the match. You can see MVP will go to Jisoo. Actually, I guarantee he was going to die at the end. Because that he did like, okay, I saved your game. Yeah, fastly end the game, you know. Oh my goodness. So well done coming in from VVV. They get the game, and honestly, Jisoo played so well. But for me, if I were to give MVP, I would give it to Hide. He played so well that game. And always why the third one got problem in the stats. Why his name always covered, you know?
I don't know. So in the game also, right? His name not there, you know, sometimes. I don't know why. So maybe
Tainted one.
drama one.
The name tainted already.
The name tainted. Jisoo will be somehow dealing the most damage in this game. I don't know how, but the damage is very spread out. BBB just won with solid macro, solid aggression. They found there were basically no holes in their gameplay in this entire game. Karuto as well, trying his very best to get the damage in, but it wasn't enough. Sagi was not able to find the power spike that he needed. That's the problem with Jinx. It's gonna take way too long to scale up. If you don't have that early lead, it was over. Like trying to get the dive in the bottom lane, but probably costed them a lot there as well.
Yeah, and already you see that actually Mundo dealt the most damage in the whole game.
I already said that, man.
No, I mean, I want to emphasize it again.
Okay lah.
See, I cannot talk. I keep quiet, okay? You talk, huh? Hurt my feeling, you know, Chef?
Yeah, Mundo did the most damage in the game. I said it
already.
Okay lah. Talk.
So, I mean, very well done. Because Demon Kai, he did try his best. Dragon also very close in damage. But the Dampier pick actually was a very interesting pickup for them. They get that chop off onto Sagi earlier in the match, and he just wasn't able to do anything. So, once again, big congratulations to PvP Esports. They will go to the grand finals. Oh, I mean, what a day it was for matches here. VV so strong here, and
the triple kill, right? The double kill. Oh, my.
Kena again. In, out, up,
Ayo,
down, left, right.
Replay lah. We just talk lah. Actually, I think the double kill they're very bad lah, right? Correct not?
So wait, are we the replay or not? Kena scam, you know. Earlier kena replay, then now no replay. Scamming, you know, now. Okay. Are we go to the little bit?
I think
Hey, speak English lah, please.
I'm from the Sims.
Oh, from the seams. Okay, so let's go to the replay. That's where the seams is, you know, the replay where it all went wrong for Vajaya Dragons at the start.
I mean, this is a very big disaster right here. Hide was just juking everyone slowly but surely. Sagi did get executed at the end, I believe. So, what a great start for BBB right there, Hide. You cannot give him an early lead like this. This dragon was a miracle though. Sagi once again with the steals. Gets the Inferno Dragon, but Vajaya Dragons, they were not able to capitalize from getting that Inferno right there. Look at them. Look at Hide just going in, being so aggressive. Karuto will be dying here, I believe. And Vajaya Dragons, they did get a pick up onto Corki in the back, but BBB Esports, they're just winning this fight slowly but surely. Sagi was cut out of position. He cannot run away from Jisoo. Jisoo just keeping him at bay. He was not able to escape. No summoners, no nothing, as Vajaya Dragons are already down so much. And we do see Suzune here trying to get a kill onto Hide, but Hide so strong in this stage of the game. He does have the 5 stack. He will get traded out. But Giant Dragons, they can't get any more than this. The shutdown here wasn't really enough. You do see a nice shockwave coming from Dragon, so bringing them back to Zune and Karuto were not able to run away even inside their own base here. As Dragon getting the pickoffs here and Dampier trying to get the charms here as well.
Yeah, and you see this, they're just looking for Hide all the time, but it doesn't matter because they're gonna get the Ocean Dragon away. So they're like, fine, you wanna get Hide? Sure, we're just gonna get another dragon here. And this is when Suzune just walked in the bush and look at the damage coming, he just disappears. But we thought maybe this is the turn for Vijay to get the Seraphine, they get Demon Kai in the backline, but look at Hide, he goes on to Karuto, he goes down the healing, and now they're gonna look for the kill onto Tainted once he tries to run away, but it wasn't enough. Hide was just so strong at this part of the match, so they just couldn't do anything. And now look at Seraphine, he will land the charm onto Sagi on the level. Look, 1, 2, ola boom, bada bing, he'll be charmed up, tries to flash and heal, but it just wasn't enough, she will go down. So just, this is the start of the end just for them. They really couldn't do anything here. Shizune will pull the rest of the team in, but killed away before he can even slap his axe down. So well done from BBB Esports. They even take the tier 3 away.
Yes, and BBB here, non-stop aggression right there. They knew they didn't have to go for the Baron. Going for the Baron would have ended, would have gave Vijay Dragons a chance here. And while we were not even noticing, I was so engrossed in the fight. Hide was all the way at the Nexus, just pushing it in. BBB, they were just keeping them at bay. Alistar probably realized, oh no, our base is getting siege. I thought Jisoo was gonna die here. I was like, Karuto, gonna get the kill. Wait, the game was over.
Yeah, I mean, he knew that it was happened. So, I mean, open base means open game means open win.
And very, very, very good game by BBB Esports. They will make it to the grand finals once again. I feel like he just done their second home already. Hey, I'm back, baby, I'm back.
I'm back, baby, I'm back. So, BB, well done for them. I mean, once again, guys, love to Bajaj Dragons. They're in the chat. They say thank you very much for the game. We will come back next time. So please give them a little bit of love and support here. They played extremely well. A lot of interesting matches to play. So thank you very much, Bajaj Dragons, for coming. And once again, congratulations to VVV Esports. So guys, we're going to go to a very short break here, and we are going to come back with the grand final. So don't go anywhere. We are not going to go anywhere.
I mean, we're going to be here just waiting waiting for the grand finals to start. So you guys also wait also
Join us, we're waiting. And while you're waiting, why don't you support us? You see that, where was the button now? Is it there?
Yeah.
So make sure you go up there, you follow and like our page. When we hit 10,000 followers, we're going to have something special for you. Spoiler alert. Okay, I don't spoil that.
Don't spoil.
So don't spoil. So, because if you really want to support us, you can get a supporters badge. You can get it somewhere down there. Somewhere down there, right? You can get a supporters badge. So make sure you get the supporters badge if you want to support us. Get exclusive content just to watch us. And of course, if you send stars for us, we're going to play a very special promo video just for you. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the grand finals in about 10 minutes. So be there or be square. What? My name is Keith. So in the last episode, I have covered the do's as a tenants. So right now, in this episode, I'm going to talk about the don'ts as a tenants. So right now, what is the don't for a tenant?
Number one, agree to verbal contract. There's no such thing as verbal contract. So everything has to be placed in a black and white. Number two, making sure that all your rooms are well prepared as per agreed before you move in. Number three, renovate or alter the place. Alter, it can be pasting a poster which may has a potential of spoiling the properties, because this may cause your deposit to be forfeited. Fourth, breach the rental agreement. Do not breach any of the single lines of the rental agreements or your tenancy agreements. So always check or cross-check whenever you want to do something or alterations inside your room. The fifth, which is also very important, which I covered in the last episode, do not miss any rental payment, because missing the rental payment may cause you to have a lot of calls from the landlord to chase you to pay the rent, and you may lead to the court order and get you to be evicted from the place. So this is not what you want. So do not miss the rental payment. So I have covered the do and don'ts for you as a tenant. Next episode, I'm going to answer to a lot more questions that you may have, which you have already commented earlier on and haven't covered yet. So comment below if you have any questions that you want to ask as a tenant. Just comment here and I'm going to answer it in the next episode. Okay? See you then. Bye.
Hey, I'm Marjan, also known as Jay. Tonight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game. Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang esports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I'm in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dulu lah. Pengalaman saya bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Orange Esport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan anjurkan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang dia buat, saya akan jadi macam event crew dia orang. So saya pun macam shock lah. Aku pun dah jadi macam sting aku lah.
Sting aku. Yahoo! Yahoo!
So bila di mana dalam hujung tahun lepas saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So aku kata okey, boleh. Aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So aku pun datang. Masuk IRL Asia, so aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je. Dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry. Music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano. Kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Mainlah join dengan kita orang sekali. IRL menjemput anda.
And welcome back to Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey Weekend Edition. Is that the name? It's on the weekend, right?
This is the unofficial name given by us lah.
Given by us lah. But of course, we are going to go into the grand finals for today. They've been playing for 2 days and finally we have made it. The last game was an amazing butt-clenching match from both teams, and of course this tournament is organized by IRL Asia. We are a multi-tainment channel. We do music, games, education, basically everything that's left in this world. There's nothing left in this world, just music, games, education here.
Hey, you can do it once only, man.
No, I'm gonna do it again. That's just my thing now lah.
Okay, so we are also partnered with Homie. Got need a place to stay? Go to your Homie.
Yeah.
So of course, if you're staying in the JB, Sunway, Subang area, hit your homies up. Of course, it's your home away from home. Oh, very nice, the
Yeah, I like the catchphrase, but I also like inch theory's catchphrase. Every inch matters. If you need a place if you need to pimp your crib, if you need to have some interior design, your room looking a little bland, you need to renovate your offices, your house. You know, do check Inch Theory out. They are amazing, and of course, again, every inch matters. And the co-sponsors will be Pekja Sunway, sick of bubble tea, sick of just drinking normal coffee. Drink some fruity instead.
Wow, like this also can. Okay, so of course, PX is our last co-sponsor. Of course, last but not least, the name just popped up for a second there. So if you need your one-stop payment solution, you go to PX. You got a Facebook business, you got an IG business, no problem lah. Go to PX, settle, no problem. So of course, let's go back to the finals here. We'll have Gjorgjievski Esporte and Vavava Esporte.
Yeah, that one we haven't seen that bracket, but just gonna say it now lah. BBB
yeah.
did take down Homie, so it's gonna be a Philippines versus Philippines grand finals once again. So Philippines are just looking so dominant today.
Yeah, I mean, we hope for Malaysian grand finals, but the Philippines say, hey, it's gonna be the hashtag Pinoy Pride in the grand finals. Of course, Marco, you asked, is this a best of 5 or best of 3? It'll be a best of 5.
Yes, so each team needs to get 3 wins, 3 games to actually be the champions of What is Summoners Odyssey today. So let's take a look at the brackets again. We've already said Homie has been taken down by Gjorgjievski Esports. So this is going to be an amazing grand finals once again. Gjorgjievski are returning champions. They've won 1 time, but BBB, they times 3 that already. Now 3 times already.
3 times already, don't play a fool off. So Gjorgjievski actually being the Malaysian slayer, you'll take away 2 Malaysian teams to reach the grand final. So Gjorgjievski Esports and BB Esports will be also esports. So of course now we see them in the grand finals, 2 Filipino teams. So I'm interested to see how this will play out. So guys in the chat, if you're a VVV fan, hashtag VVV win, or if you're a Gjorgjievski fan, hashtag Gjorgjievski win. I'm very interested to see what this match is going to happen here. Oh, looking nice.
I'm looking at the screen, the TV, very nice.
There lah, the screen.
Looking nice.
You know, talking about Inch Theory, this is like Inch Theory. Yesterday, they design all new.
Today different set. New set.
New set. So of course, I mean, so Jeffrey Lewis says BV going to be 4th time champions, the 4th timing champions.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They're looking so good today. Just now, they were down 1 game. The first game, it was just so dominant coming from Bajaya Dragons. But BBB, they came back game 2. They just kept on with their aggressive playstyle, got the early leads. BJD were not able to come back. They even stole the locks. And then next game, alright, no locks, time to steal the Mundo instead.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, even though that we talk about VV being 3-time champions, don't forget Gjorgjievski was champions too. Don't look down on them, huh? They got champion before also.
I mean, Gjorgjievski, we haven't really seen much of them lately. They have been, not to say they're not showing up, but there's just so many strong teams, right? They have to still adapt. But today, they'll have a chance to adapt even more, because not only is it not just a best of 1 anymore, or best of 3, it's a best of 5. So you have so many games to play around with here. You can use so many different strategies in the grand finals compared to the usual daily format.
So yeah, like I said earlier, of course, Homie and Gjorgjievski, they go back with a little bit of cut from the prize pool here, so they're not going to go out empty-handed, but at the same time, it's just not easy going to take away VV Esports. But Gjorgjievski, they're going to have a tall task ahead of them. They are, I would say, the underdog. Can see already all the support here for VVV. Jeffrey Liu say VV has been the most improved team in IR Asia. I have to agree. I mean, when they first joined the tournament, they weren't that strong. We're just dismissing them as like, oh, this is another team. But they came and showed us why they are going to be potentially 4 times. Oh, Gjorgjievski, going to claim back again because they lost the champion title for a while. So they might look back and try to claim it again.
Yes, so I'm very interested to see how this draft will go. I mean, the meta we've seen already today has been so drastically different than what I've been seeing the past week actually. So many Lux games, so many Mundo games just today itself, just Mundo being picked more than in just the week itself.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Oh, my fault again. My fault again, guys. So, of course, Avril Bringula.
Let's go PH.
Yeah, so let's go PH and Math Hulao. Hulao, I see that Hulao, I know already. So good luck Gjorgjievski. So another supporter for Lowski. So guys, let's show your support for all your teams. Let's read a little bit of comments. So many VVV supporters here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean VVV are the favorites in the fact that they are 3-time winners, as we've said many times. They are no slouch. You have to do so much in this game, but right now, if you do want to support your teams again, put it in the comments, man. If you want VVV to win, hashtag VVV win. If you want Hulowski to win, hashtag Hulowski win. And of course, don't forget to like our Facebook page, IRL Asia. We want to get 10,000 likes, more tournaments, more games. Like as you see today, we already have a different format. The prize pool has increased. It's all thanks to your support. So please do support us right here. And of course, we're going to have more behind the scenes content just for you guys. There's already a podcast up. Please go and watch it. It's very fun to watch. Starring Idola Api Zoops.
Yeah, talking about Api Zoops, we have another Idola in the chat. Penel, he's saying, why don't you shout out my Idola Api Zoops? So
I just did.
No lah, he asking, so I'm just going to repeat again. I think I don't talk lah.
you don't so drama lah, please. We are in the grand finals. You can't go anywhere.
Why cannot?
Because it's going to be an exciting match. You don't want to miss it.
No, this guy talking a lot of sense now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So I cannot go anywhere. But of course, hashtag PH Pride tonight is gonna be PH only grand final. So a lot of now suddenly all the Hulowski people come out. Huh? Good luck, Hulowski. Go Hulowski.
Hulowski win.
So all the support coming out for Hulowski here. And let's see. As a Croatian just qualified today in PH Icon Series. They're the only semi-pro team who joined IRL Asia.
Yeah,
so,
congratulations to them.
Yeah, I mean Jeffrey, they're not the only team that qualified. They're not the only semi-pro team that qualified. Of course, we have Bajaj Dragons. They also qualified into the Malaysian Icon Series. We also have RTZ Underrank. They also did qualify.
Homie as well
Also. So of course, we have so many teams that qualify here and. Oh, I mean, there's just so much competition, but VVV, of course, now they're looking so strong. They just took out Bajaj Dragons, so like we said, just qualified for the Malaysia Icon Series. So maybe VVV, they're looking to qualify themselves into the Icon Series too.
I mean, VVV, as you said, as many people have been noticing, they've been giving so much very noticeable improvements, right? Every tournament, every day, they just keep joining, and not just them can do that, anyone can do that right now. So if you're in the Southeast Asian region, if you are in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, any region like in Southeast Asia, you can join. It's just this tournament every day. You can join for free to fight in the prize pool. This is such a good opportunity to show your strength as an up-and-coming team. As we see VVV Esports 3-time win already, so you can be one of them as well. So try your hardest, try your best, and even if you lose, you can just try again.
Again and again, you know, what do we have? Master win, when we fall, what do? We get back up, of course. This is your time to shine. So I'm really excited to watch this match. Of course, Hulowski and VV, we keep saying it, but they're just so strong teams, so I can't imagine a world where either of them lose a Best of 5 series. So really gotta say, the difference between a best of 1, a best of 3, and best of 5 is so different. Best of 1, you really have to go all out in your first game or you're out. Best of 3, you have a little bit more leeway. Best of 5, people say, oh, they have the most chance to experiment, but that's not actually the case because you have to maintain your stamina. It could go all the way 5. So you gotta have the mental fortitude to stay focused, and it's not gonna be easy, especially we go again so many strong teams playing each other. And I gotta be worried if I was Hulowski, or I'll be worried for VV, but maybe they're not because they're just so confident in their plays.
Yeah, especially if you go into a situation where you're already 2-0, right? It's just one game away. You have to win 3 in a row to get that win. So that's a lot of pressure. But if you do have the mental fortitude, if you do have the adaptation, you're able to succeed. I believe in both of these teams, and I'm sure the fans believe in them as well. So please do show your support once again. And I'm very interested to see, honestly, to see how the draft will play out. Because as we said today, we've already seen very different drafts already. Mundo picked, Lux picked, Jinx was picked as well. Like, these teams are just trying out new things. We haven't really seen that much of it. Like, we have seen it, but haven't really shown so much success. Maybe teams are just figuring out how to play it.
So, it's just really hard to just do all these things. So, any FCRs, is the finals best of 5 will also happens tonight? Yes, finals happens tonight.
Happens right now.
Yeah, happening right now. So this is the grand finals between VVV Sports and Hulowski.
Yeah, and again, I'm still very interested in this matchup. As I said, the draft is going to be... Hopefully, I want to see a more unique draft. We have been seeing teams being very standard, just going by the book. But I want to see them show up some new stuff, show up some pocket strats. This is the grand finals after all. The stakes have never been higher for Wild Rift Summoners Odysseys. So please show up what you are made of. Hulowski, I want to see whether you guys have the strength and have the power to beat the 3-time champions. Very aggressive gameplay from BBB Esports. And right now, we are going to get into the first game of the grand finals. We will have Hulowski Esports on the blue team and BBB on the red team. I don't know why I got thumbs up. The team. Oh, okay now, finally lah.
So for the side of Hulowski, they will ban the Orianna and the Akali away. And also for the side of BBB Esports, they will ban the Gragas and the Camille. Oh no, not the Gragas, sorry. They will ban the...
Graves?
Graves? No. Camille and someone else will let you know. Okay, wait.
What?
Jana? Oh, Jana? Okay, no, wait, so let's talk about the picks so far. Fira will be picked first for the side of Hulowski, and Gragas and Karhi will follow soon after. So,
Ziggs.
Oh, Ziggs.
Ayo,
Let's
this one,
blow this joint.
I didn't know that was a...
I forgot. Honestly, it's such a rarely spoken line. So, Hulowski will get the Fira, they will get the Lux, and they will get the Mundo.
Lux and Mundo once again.
Yeah.
But I guess this is the pick of the day,
It's
right?
the way.
It's the way. This is the way.
Yeah. HE the way.
HE the way, and he's gonna show Lux how to play them for BBB Esports. But BBB, they're gonna go with the Gragas. Gragas has not been banned. Still a very strong pick. As you said, can play in every lane pretty much except for AD carry. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do. BBB are gonna get the Corki. I feel like it's gonna be a Dragon once again onto the Gragas again. He's been showing so much play potential with his caskets, just getting nice pickoffs, being in position, synchronizing very well with the teammates' abilities. So I'm liking BBB's draft so far. They will go for the Darius as well. Very popular pick as well. But Hulowski, they're going to go for the Ahri here. I'm liking the Ahri, able to get a pickoff and the Ezreal. But another thing I'm worried about them is they don't have that much big AoE stun potential besides the root.
Yeah, of course. You gotta be careful. And Yasuo is locked in here for VV Esports. So Yasuo, as you guys know, he's the key to win the match here for the side of VV.
To comment if you understand the reference, but Yasuo, actually Dragon is going to play Yasuo here, so we are going to see a very, stop laughing, we're going to see a very famous, very nice combo here, Gragas and Yasuo as well. So let's take a look at the comments where the game is in. Why are the casters not hyped? Where is the excitement? Today is the finals, come on guys, bring out the excitement. Hey, this one, a bit too much lah.
Are we not excited?
Are we not excited?
Oh, let's go. We're going to go into the game right now. The game is loading in. We're going to see the game loading in right now. We can see they're waiting for the game to go in, and we're going to just wait for the game to load in.
I guess that's what they want lah. They just want you to just spend your breath very fast, do so much energy. But of course, we want to be hyped. We want to save our energy for the game lah. The game haven't started yet. Yeah. We have to save it.
That's a 5, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I go to game 5, then we die already. Panchot. No more brain juice.
My fault again.
Yeah, then my fault again, huh?
So of course, now we're gonna wait till so we're just gonna wait till the game loads in. And once it's a Yasuo, so combos with the Darius just with the pull. There's a combo with Giga Knockup. There's also
Gragas, yeah.
Also with Jana, and of course his own knockup. So a lot of ways that Yasuo can work around here. So I'm looking, they're going to look more to the side lanes here for the fight. But talking about that, there's no more speculations as the first game between Hulowski Esports on the blue team and VVV Esports on the red team will begin right now, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Yeah, we're gonna see Yuan gonna be on the Ahri, gonna go mid this time, so they're gonna go for the 1-1-2 over here. BBV Esports are gonna go for the 1-3-1 for their side. And talking more about the Dragon playing the Yasuo here, the wind wall is actually going to be very effective against Hulowski. They have so many projectiles from their side, so if he's able to get the wind wall very well, it's going to block the charms, it's going to block the binds, it's going to block the mystic shots and the true shot barrage as well. So if Dragon plays this well, he's able to nullify so much of Hulowski's damage and pick-off potential here.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, just looking at all this damage coming in from VV Esports is really going to be very dangerous. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they're able to do that. But at the same time, we look, a bind will land onto Dragon here. He's going to be so aggressive, you might get knocked out. He has to flash away. So he will burn that flash early on, but he'll eat up the honey fruit, so he will be fine for now. And they're looking for the top side Rips Cutler on the side of Holowski. They see blue buff is here, it's like, oh, okay. But look at the side of Holowski, they're gonna wrap around. They do see that, they're gonna get that casket away. So blue buff still being taken from the side of Holowski, and now you can see that Hide will try to go up for the fight here, so no problem there for anyone. And you know, the issue is right now that they actually do try to steal away, but it won't be enough. They will get another fight come out, and Jana will go down here. Then Pierre will get 1 kill. So that's going to be first blood going to the side of Holowski.
Yes, a very good start here, punishing the invade coming from BBV's side. Jisoo still has the double buff. He was able to snag the blue buff over there, but Taku gonna get the red scuttler in the top side, so he's still gonna be okay. There'll be 1 scuttler apiece here, but Dragon's gonna go for the kill here. Will not have the ultimate to get the follow-up after the knockups here, so now just gonna deal some damage. Yuan will be caught by the tornado. The charm will come out onto Jisoo here. Jisoo is taking so much damage. Yuan gonna get the nice body slam into the flash, and Taku has to run away. He's very, very low. Will be able to get the fruit. No, he won't! Just barely dies over there, and that way will try to get some return kills. No, they will not be able to. So a 2 for 9 for BBV Esports right there. Very well played.
Very well played indeed. They get the kill, they get the scuttler, and they get away. That's the important part here. And now look at the bottom side. Dragon is just so happily at the bottom side farming out. He will be able to get level 5 as soon as he resets here. So it has that level 5 potential with the ultimate from Yasuo here. So he'll be content with just that. He will back off under the turret, will back off, reset here as the Dragon will be spawning about 1 minute and 15 seconds away. At the same time, Hide will have a jolly old time at the top side. He won't be troubled too much by Chris, so no issues for him. He will be able to just push out the wave, be happy up here since Dragon will spawn in about 1 minute, so Jisoo here also just shadowing the bottom side, making sure that they don't go for a cheeky play here, and Dragon will be back here just in time, and they're looking for a play, but everyone has already backed away from the side of Holowski. So he tried to go for a blind casket there, really tried his best there, so was really sniffing out, maybe someone was always staying there, but of course it's just a proactive play that BBV come up with.
Yeah, I mean, Holowski just barely escaped that. Avery was on the other side of the bush, just dodging everything. He just continued his recall right there, so he was able to escape. But as you said, BBV are being very proactive. They're still going for the aggressive engages, even if Jisoo missed the ultimate right there. The idea was that they just want to keep the aggression going, as Dampier will be able to get some wards. The wards will be spotted by the Scryas Bloom, so BBV, they have some nice, I mean, they're going to be spotted right there with a nice ward coming from Holowski near the jungle right there. But the Dragon, another Inferno Dragon, I feel like so many times you've been seeing Inferno Dragon, first Dragon here. So in this game, 5 seconds in, it looks like both teams, they are going to reset and they want to get this Dragon here.
Well, they will get the Dragon here too, so I mean, Holowski now, they're walking around the Dragon Pit. They're going to look for a vision here, and they do try to push out the bottom wave because they want to make sure that Dragon won't be in the Dragon Pit as soon as possible, but they don't want to lose out any amount of gold here. So you can see that they're just going to walk up. Dragon will be just clearing up the mid wave, but already Demon Kite will be clearing out the mid wave. In front of Dragon will be started here. We're pulling out from Holowski, so they will get the Rift Cutler on the side of VVV Esports. So nothing too much major has happened. They're just getting vision on both teams. They just got the Rift Cutler, and now Holowski just checking the Baron Pit one more time. Sorry, the Dragon Pit. They have the ward in here, so not much trouble for them. And Dragon is relegated away from his turret. He has 3 people under the turret here. Now actually 5, so he's in a little bit of danger. But now the return from the team, they will get the knockup into the RE. She will barely live. The charm will hit the other way, and they won't get it. But look, they're pushing back. Chris into the back line. The Lux ulti will hit onto all 4 members, but they will survive. Look at Corky, look at Yasuo. They'll barely survive with the skin of their teeth. They will just survive with a little bit of HP, and Holowski, they have to back up. So it looks like for the side of UV, they have successfully pushed back Holowski, and they're going to start the Dragon up.
Yeah, but they're looking for a steal here. Holowski are still around the pit. The Blast Cone is still available for Mundo to take. No more vision here. He has to wait for the right timing, and he's going to go in. He's trying to get the steal. Will he get the steal? No! VVV will get the Dragon for himself, and a double kill for Hide. He's going to have a very great start. He's having a very good day, as you might say. So BBB looking very good. 3,000 goalie Dragon once again, just keeping in the bottom side. He's not dying. An amazing follow-up, especially in that fight after the body slam as well. And BBB are looking very comfortable here.
Yeah, they are very comfortable, and they're looking for the bottom turret. They have to give it away. But actually, BBB, they were able to get the first tower blood first, so extra gold will go in their pocket. So the race for the tower will go to VV, and they're sitting pretty with a 3,000 goalie here. Dampier will try to disturb Mundo just a little bit, doing his jungle buff, but Mundo is really mad. But at the same time, Demon Kite will be, hey, don't bully my Janna all. Don't play a fool. And now also at the same time, you see Jisoo will be here to take away the blue buff. They'll be fighting off here. The hacks, the barrage will land onto Janna, but Dempe will just survive now looking for the proc. But look at Dragon here into the Yasuo. They're trying to look for the kill. Ari will chop out Gragas, but he's just so tanky. Jisoo and the knockup will hit onto 2. Yeah, Mundo will go down, and look at him going into the back line. He'll try to go, and now the mystic shot coming in will not let another knockout. And here comes Darius. He has the ultimates. Gets 1, gets 2, and anyone has to run away. They're trying to go for Lux. He has to flash away, but he's flashing into the arms of Demon Kai, and that's going to be an ace for VVV Esports.
I'm just telling you, man, Dragon is crazy. You saw how many projectiles he's blocked with the wind wall the entire fight. Lux, Ari was not able to get any charms here. Lux was not able to get any damage in. And BBV Esports, I mean, Dragon alone just bought so much time for Hide to come in with the dunks, and they get an ace at the end of the day. Not just the ace, the Rip Herald as well. Hulowski are now down 7,000 gold here. And BBV... 6 now lah, 6 now lah. They're tricking me a bit. They want me look like I'm bad at map, okay? But VVV right now, they are in an amazing lead right here.
Yeah, amazingly is the word I was looking for. And once again, Dragon is not going to spawn for at least another minute, because that was a very fast take on the Rift Herald. So usually we see teams that they dance around the Rift Herald, they get the Rift Herald, then immediately the Dragon spawn in like 30 seconds. But because VVV, they were so quick in their decision making, they get the Rift Herald away, and now you're stuck all low at the bottom lane, will be knocked up, and this is 3 members in for VV Esports. They will knock the Mundo up, the ulti will come in from Dragon, and they will get the Mundo away. So 1 member already there. Demon Kite is also here trying to take away camps here away from the side of Hulowski, and they will look for the bottom turret as well. So a lot of things going wrong for Hulowski here.
Yeah, BBB, they'll have the Rip Herald in the bottom side at turret. It's going to go down, but Hulowski, they want to force the fight here. Jisoo is in the front line, going to tank the repose, but he's still very tanky. They're going to dodge the root as well. The bind barely right there, and they will secure the bottom turret. It looks like BBB, they're happy with that. They got a nice pickup. They get the turret. They're going to back off here.
You know, in League of Legends, getting hit by the Rift Herald actually deals a lot of damage to you. But in Real Rift, it's not that much damage, so it's just fine for teams to just stand in the way of Rift Herald. But there's something actually just to let you know.
Yeah.
If you get hit by Rift Herald's knock, and Yasuo ultis you, it's considered an airborne target.
Oh really? It's like a combo. So that's kind of crazy.
So Rift Herald knock up into Yasuo ulti is a real combo, ladies and gentlemen. So don't stand in front of it too much if there's a Yasuo in the enemy team.
Yeah, so we do see Jisoo gonna be a bit more aggressive. They will be spotting them, trying to get. He tried to steal the blue sentinel with the ultimate. Very confident play right there. No ultimate for him though. So I mean, BBB does not look like they want to force a fight yet. They are grouping up. Dragon is in the front. The Tornado will come out, maybe waiting for a knockup here, but the Dragon will be spawning the Cloud Dragon once again. The Cloud Dragon, as you said, is going to let BBB be able to have that movement speed. They're able to kite more effectively here, and I feel like Hulowski, they don't really have a way to escape. They're immediately going to trade it out for the turret in the top side. But look at Dragon as well. He's making his way there. Hide as well. The Dragon will be taken by Jisoo. It looks like Dragon just being so aggressive. Look at the wind wall. They have to go in front of the wind wall here. It looks like Yuan might be getting caught out by Demon Kai. He will be spotted that way, just trying to run away as Demon Kite will be dealing a significant amount of damage. The Lux ultimate will win. Yuan will run away, but Jisoo with the body slam gets the combo with Yasuo as well. Tagu has to run away. He's very, very low. He will fall. Dragon going in as the rest of Hulowski, they are one by one falling. Triple kill. And a nicer casket coming from Gragas. Gets the kill. Another ace. A quadra kill for Demon Kite.
What is this EV Esports? They're playing out of their minds. They're going cuckoo. They're going loco, my man. They got a 10,000 goal lead. They're gonna get the Baron. No one from Hulowski can stop this. They're all dead. They're just gonna walk up to the bottom side. Avery is just gonna say, alright, just to get the bottom wave. That's my consolation prize. But now 11,000 goal lead for VV Esports means that this game is gonna be very, very hard for Hulowski to crawl back.
Inferno Dragon, Cloud Dragon, and now the Baron Baron. The lanes are just constantly going to be pushing in. They have so many turrets as well for the side. There's just so much pressure coming in from VVV Esports. So right now their pushes are going to be so scary. Even Hulowski trying to trade turrets out. They were not able to. They wanted to get the top turret. The dragon just fell so quick. And look at Demon Kai going in with the package. Just trying to get some vision in, and Jisoo as well. Going to be very aggressive using the blast code. Might want to catch Yuan here. Very, very close here. Won't use the body slam yet. Yuan does have the ultimate. Will be able to dash away, but look at him tanking it so much. We have seen this guy. He will get charmed up though. He has to be very careful. But using the second skill will let him heal up over here.
Yeah, so Gargoyle Snowman also gives him the extra health, so no issues for him. So his job is really not to do damage. Like I said, guys, you should build AP on Gragas, but because you have just so much damage dealers, you have Darius, you have Corki, you have Yasuo, so it's more makes sense for Jisoo to go for the tank build. Talking about Hide, he will be hunted by the side, but once again, Demon Kai at the bottom lane will get another kill onto Avery. He's just having a bad game right now. Demon Kai really smurfing right now, and they get another kill onto the mid lane. So just everything going wrong for Hulowski.
Hulowski are just looking so like they're just going down slowly but surely, getting because left and right here, and BVV Esports, they might just want to end the game from the looks of it. The Baron buff minions are pushing in. Another kill for Demon Kai on the Lux, and Crystal is tanking up damage from Jisoo here, and the base is open. The Nexus is open. It looks like BVV Esports are trying to end the game. Tagu is just accepting his fate. He's just standing there. He will be dragged in. The Nexus will go down, I believe, or yeah, it'll just go down. BBB will get game 1. I thought they were somehow going to end it there.
Oh yeah! So, ladies and gentlemen, the first game will go to BBB Esports. Very well done. I mean, Tagu there, he just couldn't take it anymore. He knew that it was over. So he just says, alright, this first game is yours. But of course, they're going to come back swinging as Hulowski Esports. They are not known to go down without a fight. So, I mean, that's just one game. We have potentially 4 more games to go. So, I mean, really well done for both teams. And let's take a look at the stats for the match.
Yeah, so I mean, this game was just VVV's game, right? The entire game, they had so much aggression, so much, like Jisoo didn't even die one time, they didn't even get the kill, so all of it was just assist after assist, and he played it super well. Amazing combos here. Dragon as well, getting nice pickoffs, getting the nice combos, and Demon Kite able to dish out so much damage in these fights with the help of Dragon's ultimate, with the help of Jisoo, and Hide just coming in as more of a fail-safe. If they were not able to do the damage, he's going to come in and deal the damage.
Definitely, I mean, you see the, it isn't even close. Demon Kai, he has the 18.6k damage. Of course, you can see that the Emperor had the most kill participation in the team. And Jisoo, look at him. Even though he didn't build tag, this is how much damage he could have dealt. And Hide was, once again, like always, he's just in the side lanes, just being the menace here. So, well done for the side of VUV. They just really demolished Hulowski here. They really couldn't do much. And look!
We had the gold ground for the first time, you can see. Look at the gold the entire time. BBB just had the goalie. There was a slight goalie. Is he blue color over there? Oh no, that one is a
pimple.
Oh, that's XP lah. That's not gold lah.
Gold lah.
Now this is the gold.
That one also gold.
Oh, this one. Oh, they changed.
Up there XP, down there gold.
Oh,
Aiyo.
my problem again.
That is the gold difference.
That is the gold difference.
15,000. Okay. So of course, I mean, it's just so hard for them to fight for that. And you know, look at that small pimple for Hulowski Esports. They had a very, very small lead earlier with the tower take, but it just wasn't enough to thwart the effects of VVV Esporte.
Yeah, I mean, VVV just showing like Dragon going for the Gragas and Yasuo combo. I love watching that combo, honestly, because it's just so effective. Having the body step immediately just lets Yasuo activate his ultimate, get the combos, and we've been seeing this many times, even sometimes paired with Alistar as well, or Wukong. But of course, let's take a look at the replays on the first game of the Grand Finals.
Yeah, so this is the fight early on where you can see that they go very aggressively for the blue buff. They do take it away, but it just wasn't enough for the team. They have to run away. And of course, now another fight near the Dragon Pit. Very early on in the fight, they get the nice flash body slam. And Mundo tries to flash away. We thought that he'll be just in time for the honey fruit, but one more hit from the Corki will get it away. Demon Kai will get the kill, and of course Avery will try to return the kill, but Dampier will help his team out, and another fight will break out. And this is when it all went wrong for the side of Hulowski Esports. The knockback for getting the Fury back, and look at how Corki and Yasuo just survived with a bare minimum by HP, and they were able to start the Dragon up on the side of VV Esports. They tried to steal it, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, Mundo just going in, trying to get that very desperate steal that they needed to get something back into this game. But again, Hulowski, look at them, just going in. Yuan has to go past the wind wall here to get anything, but with the nice cascade coming from Jisoo, we'll be able to combo it with Dragon as well. And look at Dragon, is buying so much time in the back. Hide is gonna go in with 1 dunk, with 2 dunks, gonna go for more. They'll be able to get an ace here. Dawe has to run away as he won't escape. He will fall for the ace.
Yeah, and now they just give away. Look at that. He almost died to the Rift Arrow Dampier. Oh my goodness. I think he survived with like 5 HP or something. So well done for him there. So, oh my goodness. So, I mean, another kill. I mean, overall, just so much kills for the VVV. And this is another team. If I can see, they just get the body slam into the kill into Lux. And they just have to run away. Mundo will try to run away. One more hit from Demon Kai, and Dragon just so confident in the front line. Even though Pyrrha gets the ulti up, it just wasn't enough. And the knockback from Jisoo there was so perfect and very well done from him.
Quadra kill from Demon Kite right there. VVV Esports are able to just push and end the game at this point. There's no way to defend here for Hulowski. I thought they were gonna barely defend. Demon Kite did fall at the end, but right now, VVV, they will get the first game over here.
They will get the first game, and it wasn't easy for them. They had to face off with such a strong team, Hulowski, and making them look like it was easy. So, I mean, look at the comments here. So many support for VVV. You can see Joel saying, nice VVV. Albert saying, well, nice one VVV. We have no mercy. Arvel says, you know, and Marco is predicting a 3-0 for VVV. So very well done. But we have Kirby coming in. Go Hulowski. So of course Hulowski support is back and coming.
I mean, don't count Hulowski out, man. It's still a best of 5. Anything can happen. They can still adapt. There's so many games to play around with, but they don't literally play around lah. You still need to win a game, but they still have the chance. Obviously, they have to adapt to VVV's playstyle here.
I agree. I cannot smile against the law.
Against the law.
Okay lah? Arrest me. Arrest me.
I got no handcuffs.
Arrest me. Why I do? What happened?
Coming in.
What I do? Kena scold. Okay lah, getting arrested. So, oh yes. So earlier we had a star from Mr. Peniel. So we will be able to show you the promo video later. Ayo, Kamedila. Earthquake. Earthquake, Gragas. Why? Why you're laughing?
Why Gragas earthquake?
Why cannot?
Why he earthquake?
Fat ma. I can say I fat also. So it's okay for me to say. Like, you know, like blind people can make fun of blind people because they are blind also.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
It's true. If like you're deaf, you make fun of deaf people, it's fine. But if you're not deaf, you cannot make fun of deaf people.
True,
so I'm
true,
fat,
true.
so I can make fun of fat people.
We cannot discriminate here lah. There's no such
We
thing.
equally love you're fat, you're thin. Okay?
Yeah.
We love you equally.
Smelly also we like you, not smelly also we like you.
So you're saying I smelly?
Yes. But of course, we are gonna get into the game. Are we gonna? No. Then why got the countdown?
Promo video?
Oh, okay. So getting into the promo video lah. We're gonna see the promo video since we had a star sender, very generous from you guys. So let's take a look.
Faster lah. Faster lah. Oh, what?
Montage ah, this one.
I think montage lah, this one.
I didn't even know this happening. What's this?
I think it's a solo queue. Maybe a producer playing solo queue, showing off, you know.
Oh, look at that shutdown one. Oh, Yoba going in ace. Who is Yoba?
What? I should never see. Hey, I never seen this promo video before. Wait, what is this lah?
What is this lah? Maybe it's because of the likes that we're getting, right?
Yeah, maybe. So let's see what this promo video is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IRL Asia's YouTube channel. I'm NeonFaith, and today you'll be taking a look at Summoners Odysseys plays for the week.
That sounds like me.
That was you. I didn't even know you did this.
Oh yes, this was they gonna demolish it. What team was this? I can't remember. My goodness.
Here we can see
Akali,
Ziggs from the side of Daiwan. He will steal the Baron here as Fiora tries to salvage the fight. She won't be able to as the Baron and the fight will slip away from their hands.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of forgotten that I did this voiceover. I think it was quite a while ago. So, this came out of nowhere, and I think it's quite nice my voice to hear what you think.
Yeah, I love hearing your voice, man. It's not like casting you, Hear your voice, honestly. I just
Hey, enough, Tell you enough,
Hey, I'm complimenting you enough. I don't like your voice.
Me again.
Every time.
Hey, that's Siren, no? Wait, actually this place is nuts. Hey, that's a Z. We haven't seen Z in like...
Yeah, since first week.
The double meta.
Double assassin.
That was some bad
double
classic
Naruto.
plays this week for Summoners
You have
Odyssey.
these
Remember
maps?
to subscribe and like our YouTube and Facebook page of IRL Asia. This is NeonFaith signing out.
Oh, that's
I'll
just a
see you
fake.
Hey, this is NeonFaith signing out. Make it clear. Well, hey, who editing this? Damn nice, the editor. I think very nice, the video editor. Oh, yo, VV. Hey, what you saw? Hey, VV playing, you saw them die. Ayo, what is this?
You are TV. Running away.
Ayo. What is this? What match was it? IPT, Imperial Pro Team.
Pro Team, they're very pro.
Bunkos, the RTZ. What team?
And then that was big time again.
Yeah, so. Oh, hey, I also didn't know this video already. So now you guys, one shot will know with me. So very well done for our production. Very, very delicious. Very nice. Add the cherry on top.
I mean, that was all thanks to you guys for getting us those likes. Of course, if you want to see more of those amazing promo videos, you can send some stars. And still, please get the page to 10,000 likes. More content like that for you guys. Of course, more games for you to play in the tournaments. So please do support more tournaments as well. In general, for any game you want lah.
I agree. Okay lah, see? Can't even talk already. I talk and school. So I think you talk lah, okay?
I'm just asking a question here, but of course, the game is not asking. It's already starting right now. The game 2 of the grand finals will have VVV Esports Ben on the left side, the blue team, and Holowski on the red team. So VVV 1-0.
Yeah, and we can see the bands here from VV. They will have the Lee Sin band, and also continue your spell spec. Nuggets or Corky will also be the band for VV Esports, and Holowski. Oh, I mean, I don't play the game, I make the rules. So Darius will also be banned out, and we have, No, not Darius. Who's banned out?
It's like a mini game, It's a mini game for you to figure out what's being banned here. I don't even know what is actually being banned. I have no idea all these boys.
Is Les lining up Ziggs? No? I'm getting so confused, but let's talk about the picks here. So Akali will be picked up, so Akali is not banned away. And also we see Gragas and Yasuo also picked up on the side of Holowski Esports. Lulu is picked from Dragon, so I mean that is such an interesting pick though. And I think Lux is banned for the side of Holowski.
Yeah, I think Lux is probably banned, but Janna is still in the pool, so going for the Lulu is probably just another strategic pick here. Camille is actually being banned, and Lux. So I understand those rounds those bans right there. So VVV are gonna go with the Lulu support, but Holowski, they're gonna trade it right back with Gragas, Yasuo, as you said. And I just talked about it, they're gonna combo it with the Alistar as well. So more ways for Yasuo to activate his ultimate here.
So Holowski say, oh, you beat us with Yasuo? I show you how to play Yasuo lah. But for VV Esports, okay, the combo is they have Lulu and Olaf, so Olaf is gonna be that big boy. We saw, I forgot which team they played. Was it VV that played?
It was VVV.
Yeah, they played the Lulu where they just made Olaf like a big boy.
Yeah.
He ran in with a reckless swing, killed everyone. So Holowski, they have a very traditional pick-off comp. They have so many knock-up. They have Vi, they have Alistar, they have Gragas, plus Yasuo. And for the side of VV Esports, you can't knock up who you can't stun. So Olaf is a good pick into that stun matchup. And Lulu, of course, will just make anyone bigger. So the combo is giving the ball to Olaf. He shockwaves running into the team, he will shockwave everyone into Lulu big up, and Kaisa of course just dealing the damage in the back line.
I'm not just Kaisa, Akali as well. We've just been seeing Akali is being an amazing damage dealer in these fights, just going in and out with the ultimate dealing. I don't know how she's able to deal so much damage now, honestly.
I mean, it's just so weird that teams are not seeing the strength in all these different picks, and it's going to be a spicy meatball game, Akali being picked, and they have everyone else so far in the tournament. So Yasuo in a different team this time. Holowski will pick it up, so we're going to see how Holowski play around that. So once again, good luck to both teams in this match. I don't know who has the edge here. It depends on who pulls up their comp better. So I'm looking I think I'll give the edge to Holowski here.
I would also agree, but since Well, want to be balanced lah. I will give it to VVV. They're just playing very aggressive in general. So having this very high damage comp will be very beneficial to them. And of course, we are getting into the game 2 of the grand finals. VVV once again on the blue team. They'll go for this very nice Orianna and Olaf Lulu comp. We have seen them do this before. And Hulowski gonna trade it right back with the Yasuo, Gragas, and Alistar matchup. So we're gonna see Gragas instead of the jungle gonna go into the top lane here.
Yeah, and not to say I don't like it, it's just that it's just really different. If you can see, of course, Vi is a jungler here, and Dawe on the Alistar means that he'll be helping out Tagu here much more often than usual, so it won't be so easy. And they're looking for early damage onto the Akali here. They have the Pulverize here. They will get the hit on, but nothing else. The Aftershock won't even land because he can't keep in range of the Akali. He will take the Honey Fruit, so he will be fine. No issue there. But on the mid side, really you see that Yusan really can't, Yuan can't really go near this lane because they just don't have so much range and poke damage as the Kaisa and Lulu. So really difficult for them. They do see that they are starting the blue buff on the side, Hulowski.
I mean, Hulowski just really love playing the side lanes with the dual lanes here. We have not even barely seen this. The dual lane for Hulowski is on the top side. They want to shut down Akali, knowing that Akali is going to be bottom. They're leaving Christu on Gragas in the bottom lane as to match up against Dragon here. But Dragon is quite scary. We have seen his Orianna make play after play after play, so do not count him out. You look at the damage he's doing onto Christu here. Almost bring him down to a quarter HP left, and he has to back off, get the Honey Fruit. But it looks like Hulowski, they have other plans. They want to challenge this top scuttle here, as the bottom scuttle has already been taken by VVV Esports.
So they will get the top scuttle and they will get initiative onto the Akali. But remember what happened when the team tried to dive on Hide. It wasn't working really well for them, but he just says, okay, I will go away, okay? Fine, you got me real good, huh? So now they're looking onto the tier 1. So the protection away from the turret is already removed here, so they deal quite a decent amount of damage. This is a few hundred here. So now Hulowski, they will group up and defend the turret together.
Yeah, still very slow game, I must say, from both teams. No team just getting any kills so far. It's very different than what we saw the past few games, honestly. So BVV and Hulowski are taking a slower approach. I feel like BVV, they're okay with this, but they have to be worried if Yuan scales up. But if Yuan scales up, if Christu gets some damage and he's be able to go for, actually he's going for the Sunfire first. So, I mean, they're gonna be able to scale up, but they still have to be Olaf. Olaf is just as scary as you said. He has to be unstoppable with the ultimate. And it looks like they might want to go for a play in the bottom side.
Never mind, every time we see something, they're like, okay, never mind. So once again, they're looking for Hide on the top side. Hide does spot out Tagu in the bush with that ward. So another unsuccessful gang, but even if they don't get the gang, they want to get the turret away. So once again, you walk up, and he still has the shroud, so he should be fine. He will walk up, he gets the ultimate here, so anything will be too funky here, you would be fine. So he pushes the wave here. He doesn't want Avery to get those kills, and the Lulu come here just for the support here, as Dragon will be spawning in about 45 seconds. So PV Esports, they are fine here. Hulowski, they are fine. Lanes are pretty even on both sides. So it's hard to say which team has the advantage right now. Of course, they have that push on the top side, and Dragon still very dominating in the bottom. You will have just a little bit of goal lead against the Gragas, just barely having a little goal lead.
I mean, Hulowski, they are just probably waiting for the next Dragon fight, right? They have the better team fights. They have so much engaged from Alistar, from Gragas, from Vi, and can combo up with the Yasuo ultimate, as we've been saying many times. Ezreal does have the Manamune already picked up. I mean, both carries actually gonna have some items already picked up. It looks like Hulowski, they want to just go for this Baron fight. Maybe the Dragon fight, they're gonna be so confident as they have a lot of CC.
You know something very important? If you fight Akali, you have to pay what I call the Twin Shadow tax. So, because usually you really don't want to go Twin Shadow on Alistar, but because it is Akali, you can't afford the Gaga Stone Blade. You need that vision on the Akali in team fight, so if she goes into the Shroud, you can get this Twin Shadow and just spot her out. And now talking about spotting out, they will get a fight off near the Dragon Pit, and Dawe will walk up and take a lot of damage here from the side, and now Avery also has to jump across the wall. But a fight coming in, they'll get the Olaf, but now he's unstoppable. They're going to get the kill, but Gragas will barely live. Olaf will go down, so the fight will break out. They will not be able to get. Akali will also go down. 3 kills for the Salowski. The shockwave will land, but it will not be enough. Dragon trying to deal the damage, but they also low. Now they're going with the flash onto Dragon. He'll be knocked up. Dragons will be here. Dragon will go away and die for the fight. So 4 kills for Olafski Esports, and they get the Cloud Dragon too.
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but Avery got a 4-man true shot barrage in that fight, dealing so much damage away from BBV Esports, and with that, they lose 4 and also lose the Cloud Dragon here. So an amazing start from Holowski, getting that very early lead. The Cloud Dragon, they're able to kite very effectively with that bonus movement speed. And it just shows again that team fight is just so strong. BBV, they were not able to get in a very good position to get the shockwaves out, and Jisoo immediately popped in that fight.
Immediately indeed. So even though Jisoo got the unstoppable force, he just couldn't get the kill onto Chris there. So Chris able to live means that they have the extra damage here. And Dragon just wasn't there in the fight. He was zoned off away at the flank, so he couldn't get a God shockwave early on. And now the goal lead will just go to the 2000 for Holowski, and this is the first time they had a sizable goal lead in the series. Of course, the first game they didn't have any sizable goal lead at all. So let's see how they handle when they have the lead in the match.
I mean, BBV, they need to get more items in Orianna. Without her items, she's not going to be able to deal the damage that we've been seeing all this time. And Holowski, they are aware of that. They know how weak Orianna can be in the early game, especially if she's the only one that has some very big CC. So Holowski, they're gonna get the first turret. Their goal lead is gonna go up to almost 4,000 gold here as BBV. They're gonna group up in the mid, but Chris 2 will be spotting Jisoo here in the brush, and they won't be able to go for it as Holowski are going to start the referral, but they are actually going to go and engage onto Orianna. Orianna will already fall, so 1 man down right here, and BBV, they have to give up the referral here. They cannot fight, especially losing that very big ultimate.
So Dragon died already, so they don't have the shockwave, they can't contest it, so they look instead, let's go for a fight. But a nice cascade brings the Lulu back into the team. Then Prayer goes down into the 2-shot barrage. Will he be able to get the kill? Maybe the Twin Shadows will slow him down. He will have to flash across, and it's just another win for Holowski. They get 2, and now they're looking for the mid lane in the base of BBB.
And BBV, nice shockwave, but there's no follow-up. There is no follow-up at this stage of the game. Demon Kite was not there to deal the damage. Hide was not there to deal the damage. And Holowski get another turret under their belt. 6,000 gold lead here, and they're just looking very strong. They haven't even spent the Rift Herald yet.
Yeah, they looked really good for the side of BBV. Get the 4-man shockwave, but they just couldn't get close, right, Chef? They just no chance for them to work for it at all. But now Holowski, they have such a goal lead, so they're just going to extend it here. They look on the top side like, okay, let's just get the top side. Dragon and Chris will be looking for the fight. And Dragon, he's a little too forward here. He's being very aggressive. Buddy, you're not a hit in this match. Usually we see Dragon so aggressive, but usually most of the time he's a hit. But now he's behind. You gotta be careful, buddy. You saw how much damage that Yon just dealt to him, so he has to back off here. Be a little bit more cautious in the future.
Yeah, I mean, BBV are still in the back foot, down 5,000 gold, not 6,000 gold, like just actually now 6,000 gold lah. Holowski will still have a very significant lead here. They are just pushing out the way, slowly farming up. BBV are not able to get anything out of these engages. We will see a 2-man death rush from BBV side. Maybe want to catch Vi, or maybe want to catch that way on the other star here, but Jisoo is going to join them. They're going to be in the bush, but no one is biting. The dragon will be spawning in 30 seconds. Maybe Taku might be spotting him. The sweeper might have barely spotted them, but they will go for the engage. The Alistar will be getting engaged on. We see Jisoo being the big boy he is with the ultimate. The 2-shot barrage comes in, but we'll be able to get a kill. The Taku has to flash away Avery as well, and a nice double kill from the side. Look at Dragon being so aggressive in the front line. Vi is going to be able to tank him for the nice snipe in the back. He did, gonna go in, and the damage coming from Kaisa will be able to finish off Taku here, and only one left will be Crystal. Holowski, they have fallen back to back. BBV, they wanted a very clean fight here, and the dragon might be stolen from Crystal here, but no, he's not in position, and BBV, they claim the dragon of their own. Crystal has to run away. An amazing fight for them.
This is how BBV just turned the fight. They wait patiently in the bush. Then Dawei and Taku, they walk together and they get slain together. So this is the strength of VVV. They stick together. They deal so much damage, and really, really well done for the side of VVV. I mean, just so massively done for them. And honestly, I mean, Holowski, they were just so far ahead, but now they lose the Inferno Dragon, so they lose even more. The Inferno Dragon is so important. We said so many times, and it just wasn't working out for the team, for Holowski.
I mean, VVV having the Inferno Dragon, as you said, they're able to dish out more damage, even if they're slightly under farm here. Inferno Dragon, that's why it's so strong. It's able to get the power spike for them. They won't be spotted by Holowski here. Holowski are making their way to the top side. They will spawn the Rift Herald in the bottom lane, probably from the Gragas, hasn't used it yet. So VVV, they are still down a lot of gold, but having the Inferno Dragon, as I said, is going to help them win these fights with more damage, as they do need it right now.
Yeah, you can see the strength of Olaf showing up there. You see how strong he was when he just basically walked up and reckless swing into 2-3 people and just really dealt the damage here. So he will be the main threat for Holowski. And bottom side, we do see Akali going 1v1 against the Gragas. Do you think she has the damage? He has the ultimate ready to go. One more hit, but the Gargoyle still plays just in time, but will it be enough? The Vi will come in for the kill, and it will just be enough trade to get away. And Baron is starting on the side of VVV. They say, let's not waste any time. They're going to start actually very low already. The Baron dropping to about 3000 HP. Is VVV able to get in time? They will actually steal the Baron away, and the fight will break out. They look for him. He will get hit by the shockwave. He won't be out to wire. Look at the back line. Alistar trying to buy space, but look at Dragon. He's dealing damage. And Jisoo, he's still alive. He goes to the sword. Yes, he's not dead yet. You can see that he's going to walk away to the fight, and you can see that he gets away too. He gets the Baron. He gets away, and now Holowski, they are going to be on the back foot.
Immediately they start the Baron. They saw the jungler on Holowski's side was at the bottom lane, and they know there's no way they can smite steal this. They immediately went for it. They just went straight ahead, and Holowski, they realized that as well. They're like, oh no, they're starting Baron, they're going in. Trusha Barrage comes out, but VVV, they were just way too fast. Olaf used the ultimate. He didn't even die that fight at the end. An amazing kite from Demon Kite right there onto the Alistar, really living up to his name right there. And VVV, they're looking so good. Getting that Baron right there, it's so valuable.
So valuable indeed. And now Holowski, they're on the back foot, even though they were in control for most of the match. The goalie has just dropped down to a 1,500 lead for them. And of course, with the Baron buff, they will have the lead here. So, of course, they're coming online here for the side of VV. They have the Orianna, they have the scaling Akali, they have the scaling Kaisa, so very dangerous for them. And now Jisoo, he's not afraid because he has Unstoppable Force. Even if he's knocked out here, he just pauses it for the boss. Alright, you don't get anything off.
I mean, the barrier does come out from Orianna as well onto Jisoo, but they are grouping up in the bottom side. The bottom turret will be taken away by VVV here. The Baron buff minions are pushing in. Holowski, they have to deal with it, or else they're gonna take so much damage on the bottom turret. They're going for more VVV. They want the mid turret here. Look at Jisoo still being so aggressive, and the down 2-man shockwave won't be getting any follow-up from their side. Just securing the turret in the mid lane, but we have Tagu on the other side trying to stop Demon Kite, but Demon Kite gets the solo kill onto Ezreal over here. So 1 for 1 so far on the other side of the map. Gragas did get a kill onto Akali. He did fall, but another turret once again. No more Baron buff, but they're just pushing non-stop. VVV, now they're having the gold lead, 1,000 for them.
So 1,000 goalie and the mountain will spawn, so it will be no Ezreal for the side of Holowski and no Hide for the side of VV. But the fight will break out, the shockwave will not let the backline. The nice lockup from the Yasuo, but Olaf is unstoppable. He will get a kill onto the Yasuo, and they also look that way on the Alistar. He will live just a little bit longer, but Dragon will slay him away, and the Polymorph will just immediately polymorph the side. And now look at them, they're running away. Chris too has to run away. Dragon is healthy. They're gonna take Demon Kite will get one, and now coming in, we can see a double kill from Hide. They're gonna get everyone. Avery's coming to his own death. Yes, Demon Kite is there. He's gonna walk up, but he's just gonna barely escape. And the Dragon will be started from VV Sports. I don't think Avery has the opportunity to stop this at all.
Yeah, he already spent the true shot barrage from the base for that fight. He landed on no one right there. And BVB, they played that fight super solid, especially with Hide coming in clutch with the teleport at the end, able to secure the last 2 kills. So almost a delayed ace. They got 4 kills. Avery was still in the base right there, so very well played. They secure a second dragon right there, Mountain Drake. They're able to be way more durable in these next fights, and just in time, the Baron has just spawned as well.
Baron just spawned, and now a 2,000 goalie for VVV. So it's going to be really, really hard for them to fight this off. So they will get the blue buff for Dragon here. You will have that unlimited mana coming in. They will check the bush, they get the Scryer's Bloom, they will push out the top wave, they'll probably get the tier 1 too. So very well done from BBB Esports thus far. And of course, like I said, they are up and online. So Gjorgjievski, they have to play a little bit safe here. They can't afford to be caught out here. Demon Kite will be playing so aggressively, walking into 3 man. He doesn't even care. And the shockwave will be burned, but Avery has to just jump away, and they're sieging onto the tier 2. Now they know there's no shockwave, so maybe they're going to play a little bit more aggressive here. But look at the damage already on Dawi. He's going to go down to half HP, so it's going to be very dangerous. And they're sieging everywhere on the map. Tier 2 at the top, tier 2 at the mid. So it's just rotating up and down like a ping pong animation.
Yeah, I mean, VVV is doing so much damage, specifically from the Leandris coming out of Dragon here, Leandris and Morelos, I believe. But so just like Tagu just joining the fight for a while, lose half HP, has to reset. And now they're just grouping up. Look at them here being so aggressive in the front, being the bait over here. They will be getting the engage. Gjorgjievski will be falling one by one. Dawe will fall, Yuan will fall, Tagu will fall, triple kill for Olaf. And that's a very quick ace for the side of BBB Esports. A rampage. They're just rampaging on Gjorgjievski right there. And now they're able to get the Baron only for the cost of Dampier on the Lulu.
I don't believe. Please tell me that they didn't plan for Dampier to be the bait, because if it was the plan, that was incredibly insane. I wanted to say words that weren't family friendly, but it was really, really insane. They get the Baron buff, they get their tier 2, they get everything, they get the ace. And you know, actually, I think if they wanted to, they could have ended the game because the death timers were so long. But instead, actually, wait, they are going to look for the end of the game. Gjorgjievski Esports, they can't defend, they're all dead. They have the death timers here, but too much members for VV Esports means the game 2 will go to VV Esports. They will gain this game 2 match point here for the side of VVV. My goodness. Oh, are you? Hey, digger.
What just happened over there? VVV were losing pretty much the entire game, and just one great fight turned everything around. And once again, they're now 2 games up. Match point already for VVV.
It came out of nowhere. I refuse to believe that they planned for Dampier to be the bait. Pretend, oh man, look at me, I'm stuck in the river.
Oh no, my Lulu.
Call an ambulance. But not for me. So Dampier gets in, the red Bobby stuck in there. Then they all just turn in the nick of time. They get the ace. And it was just all over for Gjorgjievski Esports.
That was such an amazing end to that game. How did they do it? How do they keep doing this? They can't keep getting away with it. Neon, VBB are just so strong, looking so shaky. But of course, let's take a look at the stats. Amazing play. Demon Kite the MVP. But honestly, if they did that, Lulu play on purpose, Dampier MVP lah. 100%.
What? There's nothing I can literally add in the point of a commentator that could add to that play. Because Dampier sat in the red buff, pretending to be stuck. He had flash. He literally had flash. So he literally chose to stay in the red buff to be bait. So MVP goes to Demon Kite, but like Chef said, if Dampier really planned for that, he is the MVP. SVP will go to Chris. He did go for the full tank. And it just wasn't. Look at the damage coming from G-Soul, Dragon, and Demon Kite. So much damage, and Avery just barely able to scratch the damage. If Avery didn't get that damage, Hide would have more damage than him, and the top 5 damage of the game goes, 4 of them goes to VVV.
I mean, just so well played right there. The Lulu Olaf combo is so scary, right? Olaf, the big boy, just running in with the ultimate, so tanky, unstoppable as well. He's like, we rarely see Olaf dealing that much damage for the fact that Olaf usually we see, just solo Dragon lah, just play push, just do this, do that, not joining the fight. But in this game, he was in every fight pretty much.
That was well done from him, really. I mean, honestly, if you look at what Olaf did that match, is a textbook of what you should do. It's you stay in the bush, you want to hit that close encounters, and like we said, they were looking for all those knockups, so they just said, okay, you can't knock me out, I'm unstoppable. So he just ran into every team member and they just destroyed him with the reckless swing, with his auto attack. So Jisoo really played really well there. And Gjorgjievski, they had that goal lead, they had about 7,000 goal lead, but they just squandered it away to VV Esports. Very unfortunate for them. But I gotta say, VV, they had to take the chance to turn the fight, and they did. So, game 2 goes to VV, and they're on match point now.
I mean, that was just really Hulowski's game to win right from the start. But let's take a look at what happened, what transpired in that second game. Let's see how Hulowski, they were winning ahead. Like here, they get a great start right here, getting the first blood onto Olaf. 2 kills already. Demon Kite has already fallen as well. And just starting the aggression. Look at Dragon trying to get some kills here, but he won't be successful. Everyone's just backing off. They're all so low, and he will be taken away by the members of Hulowski. A 4-kill start here, only Dampier alive. They get the first Dragon down away. Thank you so much. Almost died Taku as well. So very, very well played at the start. And we will see again, so aggressive. Jisoo had to flash out over here as Hulowski just so strong, so relentless, getting so many turrets in this early game, constantly pushing after pushing over here. But this is where BBB really turned it around, hiding in the brush right there, the death brush. They got the double kill onto Jisoo, and Taku had to run away. Avery went in to try to save the rest of his teammates, but Dragon with a nice start, look at the back. Boop. He just pops right there. An amazing ability to play. Hide will come in, get the last hit. No, actually, Kaisa gets the last hit onto Taku, and Chris 2 was the only one to survive there.
So the Ignite will get the last hit. Of course, Electric Rain will also help out. So now we see this trade of kills. We thought Chris will be getting away scot-free. The barrel just wasn't long enough. The Ignite will take it away. And this is where the game shifted into VV's goal. They're still down 4,000 gold. They just rushed the Baron down. They had no smite in the pit. Vibe wasn't there in time. They kill Avery. And look at Jisoo. He will kill off Yuan here. That he will continue fighting. He will pop the Zonias here as the reckless swing. And he will get away with the flash here. And he won't be able to follow up. And you can see that they will get Alistar. So this is where it just swung all the way back into BBB's favor. And they just couldn't fight here. You see Jisoo once again just turning on ulti and just dealing all the damage in the wall. They can't seize him up. So he just swings and auto attacks. Kills the Yasuo away. Yuan goes down. They try to go for him again. He goes into Zonias. He will heal up. He will get away. Chris will get the last hit. But it just wasn't enough. He'll be spotted by everyone. Even Avery gets the nice ulti. Look at who's here. He there on the Kali. Hey, you solo kill me. Now my time to shine. So he gets 1. He gets 2. And that's just going to be another Dragon. Avery will not be able to stop. He does try to come in at the last second to try to stop it, but it just wasn't enough for the side of Hulowski Esports.
This is the bait. Amazing bait, right? They spent everything, but a 4-man shockwave comes in for Dragon. Olaf will go in, dealing so much damage. A triple kill from him, I believe. And at this point, you can't give BBB an inch. They'll make it a mile right here. They get the Baron for free. They get the ace. And at this point, this ended the game. Hulowski were not in time to defend this base here. And BBB, they just took it. They just ended the game. Match point for them. And just won 1 game away.
Dampier MVP of the tournament. That play itself just earned him MVP of the tournament.
Honestly, of all time lah.
All time. So you say that was the number one play in all of Summoners Odyssey.
Number 1. I've never seen a more amazing play than that. Because that was game winning, honestly.
Why he was lagging?
I don't know lah.
What? Let's just say he was lagging. He literally say, hey, I'm lagging. Then, never mind, we won.
But it worked out. It was like, I really believe if that was super intentional, just stood there. And then rest of the I got that.
you know, if let me just do the scenarios that happened. Dampier, he DC'd, he lagged. Then his team was so quick to respond that they turned that situation into an ace. That they had the confidence and the mindset to do it. Because Dampier didn't ulti, didn't heal, didn't flash. He
used all his abilities there, so I'm pretty sure he didn't DC. He just and then died, and then everyone just went in.
So the possibility is he lagged for a while. Then by the time he came back to the match, he was in the middle of the red buff, and he just did what he could. But we capitalized on it. Or he meant to do that. He told the team, hey, let's do this funny thing where I stay in the red booth. Then they come for me, then we kill them. Yes. Then they execute that. So either way, either of these scenarios happening is, I would say it's really best play of the tournament of Summoners Odyssey. Period.
That was just the biggest brain. It took all of our brain juice away for that play to be made. No one has ever done that lah.
No one has ever done that.
No one, like, who thinks of that? Who just thinks of just standing in the burn pit to bait everyone and you have to spend everything there? Who does that?
Apparently Dampier does that.
That's why Dampier is so strong lah.
Yeah, he's a very damp peer. So while we're waiting for the game 3 here, we want to give a little shout out to IRL Asia. Wait, that's us. I'll give a shout out to myself. Why don't you help us get 10,000 likes? Just click the button up there, alright? It's not very hard, okay? Just click the follow and the like button up there. Make sure you are following. And if you want to notify when we are going live, hashtag notify in the chat.
Exclamation mark notify.
Ah yeah, same lah.
It's not the same.
So now we're going in. What is going to be the same is the pick and bans for the third game. So the bans coming in from Pulowski's, Korki, and Gaga.
We have Camille and Akali being banned out by BBB here. So Holowski. Please don't pick Galio. Okay. Galio is still not allowed in this tournament yet. So please do not pick if you don't want to go to a remake. Not again. But Fiora will be picked up by Chris 2 here. So a safe pick so far. I feel like Holowski banning out the Gragas, bringing out the Corki. They know that BBB are very strong with the Gragas. They can flex in any lane. Hide can play Gragas, Jisoo can play Gragas, Dragon can play Gragas here. So and Corki as well. Corki is a bit peculiar there, right?
Yeah, they will take away the Kaisa. So once again, Holowski will have to go for the Ezreal here. So I'm not. Wait, are you okay?
I choked on some water.
Drama. So they will get the Ziggs and the Kaisa, two very strong mid laners. That way will probably shift over to the Lux. We're not really sure, and the Mundo will also be picked up by Tagu. So VV Esports, they could respond in a number of ways. They could go for the Darius against the Mundo. This is a very natural counter for the Mundo to go. You also could go for someone like Gragas here. At least he's sorry, Gragas is bad, so you can't go for Gragas. You can go for someone, yeah, Darius, very normal counter into the Mundo, as you can just hit on him and get your stack. So you will get the Darius in and the Janna.
It looks like Holowski are going for the draft they did in the first game, I believe. Huh? Yes, they'll go for the Mundo Lux, right?
I think it's a little different actually. I think, yeah, they did go for Lux and Mundo, but it didn't work out.
It didn't work out, but maybe they're confident. Maybe they like to play this comp in on the blue side, maybe believing that they're just able to get more map pressure around the blue side. They don't want to go for the same comp in game 2, but they're going back to basics. They will have Orianna, they have Lux, they have Fiora. And I feel like this is better than the first game, because the first game they had Ahri, I believe.
Yeah.
They had Ahri, so Orianna is able to get a better, have more teamfight potential on their side. But BBB, their draft is scary, man. They have Ziggs, they have Kaisa, they have Darius. Vi, just so much damage, so much engaged for their side. And of course, Dampier, having the Janna, one of his signature champions. I've been seeing it so many times. He's just crazy on his champion.
Yeah, I mean, you see when Vi's picked, you have Kaisa, you have all these two backline assassins here. Orianna and Ezreal have no one to help them peel. Once again, that is the issue. If you don't go for the Janna, you go for the Lux, means that you're basically saying that you have no backline, but you're looking for the combo with the bind. So you're favoring damage over disengage. So I want to see how Holowski can play around that, because we saw so many times that teams just take opportunity to go to the backline, kill whoever's in the backline, because there's just no defense for the side when you play Lux.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Holowski are one game away from getting eliminated, going for the second place, and BBB, they just need one more game to win it all, and their draft is looking so solid. Holowski are going to go for the pretty much the same draft in the first game, minus the Ahri here. So I am a bit worried for them, as it didn't work out, but maybe they realized what went wrong in that specific strategy. They're going to try it again one more time. I really do. That game was mainly about, I feel like there's a lot of execution lah. So maybe they're gonna clean it up. And let's get into the third game, potentially final game if BBB wins it here. So BBB are gonna be on the red team and Holowski will be on the blue team. One game away, as I said.
One game away indeed. BBB Esports gonna play a very conventional and looks like a very confident draft for them. So I wouldn't be too worried if I was them. But we don't really see Holowski really playing a lot of Lux before. Maybe it's something they just recently picked up as they just joined the meta. So very standard so far. They will go into the 1-3-1 for BBB Esports, and for the side of Holowski, they will opt for a more standard, what do you call it?
1-1-2?
1-1-2, yeah, they will get the positionings right. So very hard to say what will happen here. Top side actually will favor Fiora just a little bit in the early game, but of course, if you're not careful against Darius, he gets those 5 stacks it'd be very, very difficult indeed. So VV Esports, they gotta be careful about what's gonna happen.
It just seems like Holowski just love playing the standard 1-1-2, right? Again, we've seen teams just going for the 1-3-1, just being so effective here, but Holowski just going for what they feel comfortable with. They don't want to use any strategies they're not comfortable with, and they just go for the standard mid into the bottom dual lanes here, and maybe they just want to prioritize having a lot of pressure on the Ziggs, on the Darius, and right now, I mean, still very, very even, no kills so far from both teams.
Yeah, and they get the blue buff away, so means that they are. Wait, what is? Okay, they're waiting for the Rift Scuttler. I thought what they're doing, you know. So they will get the Rift Scuttler at the top side, and they're also gonna. You can see that Holowski, they're going for the bottom Rift Scuttler. They don't want to give it away. They have the bottom prior, but Ziggs is there, and he does get caught by the binding. Oh no, Dragon, you are caught out. He will have the flash and barrier, so you will escape here, but big misstep from him. But at the same time, talking about a misstep, the side of they have to burn the flash on Avery there. So overall, maybe about the same. Summoners burn there, maybe one extra for a Dragon here, but he will be able to clear the wave with the bombs here. So that's one of the advantages of having Ziggs. You're not immediately going to die if you get caught here. And you look at look at Chris and they're just trading emotes up there in the top lane. So now you get a triple buff start for the Vi. So she gets the opponent's blue, she gets her red, and she gets her own blue. So 3 buff start for her. Very, very nice. If you are the side of Jisoo, you want to be very happy, you get the Ripple buff. So now, looking for another gank, Dembele will get the slow onto the Azrael, and no problemo.
Yeah, so both teams, again, just no kills, very, very slow. Hide is just taking so much damage from Chris too on the top side here. Your turn.
Oh, I'm sneezing all the way up here, man. This game is giving me the chilly billies.
The chilly billies, as we do see Kaiser trying to get a pickup onto Chris too here, maybe knowing that it's quite low, but he won't get anything out of it. So still a very slow game. I feel like it favors Holowski a bit more. They're able to get the farm onto Chris too. Looks like Darius is not able to get as much farm as he needs in this early game, but as you said many times, Darius doesn't really shine in this early game stage, especially against Fiora. He's gonna shine later on. And BBB, there's still Jisoo might be going for an invade here.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He's gonna try to go in. Tagu just farming, and
it
will get stolen.
Ayo, Tagu mana boleh ni?
That's not good, man. It's not good for him. As BBB, they will get the rip up and they're looking for more. They want to go for the bottom side. Lux will get engaged out with the Ziggs bomb. He has to flash out and spend the heal. So many summoners already being spent by Holowski here at BBB. So aggressive right there. And the Dragon, I don't know how many times first Dragon, Inferno Dragon it is.
I think this is the 4th game that we saw first Dragon Inferno. And what's the statistics of that happening? It's a 25% of getting any dragon. So you times it by 25, by 25, by 25. So that's about a very weird number which I don't want to count.
Very low number, I must say. Very, very low. As BBB, they are not really in position yet. They have just reset it. It looks like Jisoo is just going to farm up a little bit. But Holowski, they are, however, just already reset it. They have the items, Locket of Iron Solari on Lux here, being very, very defensive. Maybe you would think we'll go for the redemption or even go for the redemption. Either that, but going for the Locket, gonna have more shields, want to be even more tanky here. BB will start the Dragon right now. Hide is in the front line, Chris Toos as well, joining both teams, just leashing for each other here. Who is gonna get the Dragon? The nice Dragon by Hide will get 3, but the blue team will stay the Inferno Dragon here. Very, very important. The big bombs will come in, gonna deal a significant amount of damage, but no kills. So we had still 0-0, but Holowski, they will win out in that fight.
They get the Inferno Dragon and they're just done. Like, alright, you got the Inferno Dragon, let's get out of here, buddy. Let's get out of here. So they won't escape with the Dragon in hand. So very well done for them. I mean, it's gotta hurt for VVV. You really wanted that Inferno Dragon because it was so important to get it. They do give it away, but it's not the end of the world. They don't lose anyone. They have a little gold deficit here. They're gonna fight for the top scholar here, and you know, I gotta be a little afraid if I was Avery because I see 3 members up here and Avery he's all alone. Oh, actually no. Oh, I cannot see a Dawi hiding behind
Yeah, a bit ninja right there. So there'll be 3 in the top lane. There's gonna be 3 for Ace. Like he did, let's get the Dragon onto Dawi, and Dawi will be getting ulted by by here. He will fall. A first blood for Hide. Right now, 5 people here in the top side. I don't know where they all came from. Avery will be getting dived on in the top side. Jisoo will fall. Another kill for Hide as well. A double kill. And in the back, Kaisa does get the kill onto Ezri here. So a 3-4-1 so far. Another dragon will be going on to Yuzan. The Ziggs bomb as well. The barrier is not gonna save you, my friend. Another kill for BBB. A great start even after losing the Inferno Drake. They do not get the first turret, but they're gonna get a turret of their own. And Rift Herald as well is spawning.
How are we finding these fights? It looks like an impossible task. Yeah, maybe you could go for the Lux. But how did they continue? They jungle the third aggro, like they're juggling balls, you know, like, wow, so well they do it. Like they practice this day in and day night. But they're juggling with the, oh, I mean, really. And now they will start the Rift Herald out from the Lasky. Jisoo will see this. Will he try to steal it away? He's in smite range. He will not be able to get the steal very close there. But Hulawski, they will get the Rift Herald, they will get away, but they're looking at the tier 1 in the mid lane. Hulawski, they're not defending this right now. They will get the Arena, they're into the shockwave, will get onto Jisoo. He just continues hitting the third.
He does not care. The relationship will come out, heal them all back up. A significant amount of HP, and Hide is going to do what Hide loves to do, just split push constantly. But Hulawski, they want to catch him out. They know he's alone, but he's not actually alone. VVV are right beside him, very near. Hide will be able to get away, and now BBB, that's still grouping up. 1,000 gold lead, not very significant, but look at Chris too. He's getting a turret of his own, another turret on his hands. Already 2 turrets for Hulawski here.
So the goal is basically evened out at this point, and because of the Inferno Dragon here, we can see that there's going to be a slight strength increase here, but the mid turret will go away. The pull in from the VVV side, they will go in. Kaisa will go so deep in, one more hit will get the barrier off onto the Orina. She will barely survive. The red buff will not take her away, so you will be happy with just living there. But look at Chris, he's in the back line. That player is really low, so if she walks a little wrong, she will get killed. But remember, look at the side of Yaro actually going on the Demon Kai, will actually get away, and then Pierre couldn't hold his, he couldn't hold it in, you know.
He's scared of it. So BBB will be able to escape right there. So trading a turret for a turret, 2 turrets apiece for each team. But Hulawski, they still have the Inferno Dragon, they're still able to do a lot of damage, but so much initiative coming from Demon Kai, especially being so aggressive at the end there, able to get a pick off right now. So BBB still looking very good. They're making so many proactive plays right here. Chris 2 will be going onto Hide. Hide will get the drag in. The ultimate will come out from Chris 2. Hide will be trying to tank out 2 people here. Tagu, I don't think he's able to do that much damage. The Lux ultimate completely. And the dunk, 1 more stack. It's a 5 stack on Chris 2 right now. It does not look like Hide is able to get in range, but he got the dunk on Mundo instead. It looks like Chris 2 has to run away. He's very low if he gets hit by 1 more spell. Hide is going to get the kill, a double kill for himself. And at the bottom lane, BVB are sieging the bottom turret. 3 versus 4 right here. Look at the back. Look at Jisoo. He's charging up his punches. He is waiting in the bush, but he's not going in. He's just going for the dragon.
What's wrong with you? Why are you making me laugh? So, they get the kill onto the Mundo. Chris gets away, and they're all running away, hiding from Hide. So they hide from Hide, or now we call him Hide lah, because they're all hiding from him. So we changed the name to Hide, okay? So they're all hiding from Hide. So now look at how so they're running away from it. Look, they're actually literally running away from it.
Yeah, you can run, but you cannot hit it.
Hey, shut up,
I steal your joke here, but we won't be able to see another steal as another engage will be coming in from BBB on the back. The Superwoman herself will get 2 kills for BBB side. Tagu has to run away. Jisoo right now is so aggressive. They're gonna get another turret redemption again, being so effective, healing everyone back up, and they just back away. 8-1 and 5,000 gold for BBB here with a dragon for their side as well.
Are you still laughing at your Hide joke?
No.
I guarantee you're laughing at Hide joke, you know. Just now you're laughing all. I make a very funny joke at Hide all. So you can see now they're gonna push out the mid lane because Barono is spawning in 10 seconds.
You can speak English, huh?
Oh, yeah? Come again. Scold me again. So, 5,000 gold lead for BBB Esports. They're looking for the kill. Baron has spawned. Baron has spawned, you know. So, they will be waiting to be grabbed up by either team. So, You can see Dampier here already getting his damp on. Will get the vision here, but he will push away. They will actually get hit by the binding Dampier. Oh, he will flash away. They won't land, but Jisoo will be the sacrificial lamb. He will go in the back line. He has not died yet. The Dampier ulti won't save him. Look at Taku trying to go for the kill. They do get Dampier finally. And now Dragon, he's in trouble. But he gets up heal. But look at the back. They get 1 kill. And they're going to heal up. They get flash away. Demon Kite will not die. And look how strong Hide is in the front line. He tries to get the slime. Will not be enough. Then they're all just solo. Dragon will just try to poke them a little bit more. So a shutdown onto Hide means a lot of gold will go into the pocket of Hulowski.
VVV slight misplay coming from them. I mean, Dampier getting caught. It was not really the end of the world, right? But VVV, they end up losing 2 here. Dampier had to spend so much just to save Dragon from getting killed, and Hide as well, trying to get more kills out of that entire fight. But that was just 5 people grouped up. He was not able to tank that damage, especially right now. He only just picked up the Spirit Visage. He only has the Bramble Vest to handle the damage coming in from Hulowski's side. So very well played from Hulowski getting those pickoffs right there.
Yeah, very well done from them. And you know, it's not very easy for either of the teams to really start the Dragon here, because if you start it, you're going to get poked out by Hulowski. So, and if you're starting on Hulowski, you have that gold deficit. So VV Esports, they have the advantage in the team fight. Very, very difficult for them. And Binding will almost hit the kite. He will walk away. He will pick up the honey fruit. They get 60 very nice gold for eating fruits there. This is why you eat fruits and vegetables. You get 60 gold, you know. I also, last time, if my mom tell me, eat my vegetable, I get 60 gold. I also eat every day.
So I also don't really eat my vegetable because there's no incentive, honestly. Even though it's very healthy, but it's not as healthy as the members of VVV. They'll get a pickup onto Oriana here. Yuan will fall, but look at Jisoo is very, very low. The heals will come out of Janna. They're all just healthy once again. And right now, triple kill for Kaisa over here. And Hide in the back is going for more. Chris 2 has to flash out. The drag will miss. Oh! The snipe coming in from Demon Kite. So amazing right there, an amazing fight, and they get the Baron right now.
That is the sound effect I give for that snipe for the Kaisa. So very well done from Demon Kite there. And Jisoo! Oh, almost. He had to burn the smite there, almost dying to the Baron here. Will be very, very not nice lah.
Very dicey lah.
Dicey lah. So he will survive that. They will take the Baron buff. All 5 members alive for VUV. And now they have such a commanding goal lead. But on the side of Hulowski, they will try to let's just rush the Dragon faster. But they saw them on the ward, so they know this is happening. And the 2 strongest members here from Hulowski, healthiest members from VUV will say, hey, what is this all starting Baron or don't playing a fool. So they will try to stop the Darius. But look at it, he's just walking up, doesn't care. He eats everything. He eats it like it's a bunch of chocolate, you know.
He single-handedly just zoned them out, just one punch, just running in, and they all have to back away. But the Bite Ultimate is gonna go in with the Ziggs Ultimate as well. So much damage here, and Demon Kite is here for the fight. He will deal the damage. 1 will fall. Dampier will try to get some heal up onto Jisoo. We do see Demon Kite, a triple kill already for him. And no, actually Ziggs gonna get the kill onto Fiora, but Taku very, very low, and VVV, they're just so strong. Can they end the game here? There's no way, right?
They can. The death timers are 20 seconds away from any member. So looks like VVV, they're looking for the game and they push 13 minutes, 48 seconds. They're looking for the game. They kill off Avery and Taku. He can't stand. So VVV Esports, they will be your champions for Summoners Odyssey. Woohoo!
Very, very, very well played. They are the 4-time champions of Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, and not just the 4th time. Today the stakes are higher. They win in a best of 5, 3-0 right there. Hulowski just fell and shattered at the end. Amazing, amazing plays right there, and I can't believe it, man.
VV Esports, the first time we have a 4th-time champion in the Summoners Odyssey run, and no less, they get it in a stacked tournament. They had to beat through big names. They had to beat through Hulowski with Giant Dragons. They had to beat all these defending champions. We even had all these different teams coming up, and they just slaughtered them. It was not a lucky best of 1 win. They beat them in a best of 3 and a best of 5 situation. So VVV leaves no doubt in their trail as they are the #1 team now for the Summoners Odyssey. And let's look at the #1 team coming up, which is the Stats.
Yes, Demon Kite 12-0-4 right here, the MVP, the rightful MVP here, but he's just MVP in name, as I like to say, man. When teams just play so well like this, they're all MVPs, no deaths on Dragon, just one death each from each side. Gjorgjievski Esports only got 3 kills in the entire game. They were not able to get any more, and BVV just ran them over from start to finish, even after losing the Inferno Drake at the start.
So, I mean, SVP does go to Tagu. He did try his best, but it just wasn't enough. The damage was not there for the side of Gjorgjievski. And look at that Demon Kite. He will be a demon in terms of damage. He's so much damage. And he did the real demon, 666 damage there. Oh my goodness. With the damage. And I've got Dragon with the Ziggs dealing so much damage. I mean, really, you have to give it up for VVV. They just played so well.
The first team to actually get 4 wins in Summoners Odyssey, already beating out Western G. They were tied to get a 4-3, but now they are the rightful champions. Already 4 wins right here, 2 in a row right now, right? They won on Friday and they continue to win today for the weekend edition of Warriors Summoners Odyssey.
I mean, really well deserved from VVV. They showed that they are the champions. They have the heart, the determination, and I mean, what else can be said? You know what else can be said? Nothing. That's the joke. Come on, laugh. Please, laugh at my joke, please.
I laugh at you way too much, please. I don't want to laugh at this one because there's really nothing to say, honestly. VVV are just so dominant this entire match. And let's take a look at the replays. Let's see how the teams, they just beat VVV, just so dominant here. And we do see a very early steal by Jisto, just waiting in the brush. The ward was not spotted by Tagu here and barely missing the smite at the end. Will get stolen, no punish for their side, and this is where the fight really turned around. VVV, they lost the dragon here, but the nice 3-man drag coming out from Hide over here. They have to back off, they lose the dragon. The bombs here also, no one actually fell at this fight, but the fight really started in the top side. Hide will go in onto the Lux. Lux won't be able to run away. He's very low. The dunk will come out. The kill will go on to Hyde right now. And Gjorgjievski, they were not able to get any more from this. I think they only got 1 kill in this entire fight. Look at Avery being so annoying under the turret, but he will just get dove in by Demon Kite, by Hide, as you see. They were just bouncing, juggling around the tower aggro right there. They were juggling, but they were not clowns, man. Amazing fight.
Really well done for VV. I mean, I don't know how, like I said, they juggled the aggro so well. Even though that Chris, they get a bottom turret, they do get the overall win as they get so many kills at the same time. And this is where, look at the pull in from Hide, no fear whatsoever. They look at the jump and see if that Demon Kite just go to the back line. They get the kill, and this is the kill. Yuan just barely escapes with his life, and they tried to turn on to Hide here, but after this you can see that they just couldn't do it. I'm surprised he didn't go for the slam straight away. It was on cooldown, okay. Boom! And now you can see you can run, but I think he can't run, you know.
But right now we will have a nice engage coming from VVV's side, immediately just taking away 2. Dawei and Avery already falling here. Tagu tried to get anything more. He just seized the bottom turret here. Tagu just trying to defend, but he's not successful. So much damage coming from VVV's side, and here we do see Gjorgjievski getting a nice pickup onto Dampier and Jisoo, I believe. No, Jisoo will survive, just barely. Dampier getting the ultimate, healing Jisoo up with himself. He will fall, and Dragon also barely escapes right there with the honey fruit by Hide. Gonna go in the back, tries to get a kill. He won't be successful as he will just be tanking way too much damage. The dunk won't succeed and he'll get no more kills.
So they really get the kills here, so very well done from Gjorgjievski, but it just wasn't enough. Now we see Oriana get caught up. The chocolate doesn't even go through. She will just immediately die, and look at how confident VVV are. Jisoo doesn't even die. They get the kill on the Tagu, and look at the dive in from Jisoo. Once again, triple kill for Demon Kite. They can't do anything, and this is I said the nice timing, I like it. So now they get the Baron for the side of Gjorgjievski, and this is the game-ending fight. Look how far forward Jisoo and Demon Kite just jump in with the Zig artillery from the other side of the world. The healing from Dempe, he just stops it halfway, I don't know why, just to shield up, but they just really couldn't do anything. Tagu just tries to run away. I don't know, for some reason Dragon just flashed under turret, doesn't get anything done, but it just wasn't enough. Avery has to run away. They take the bottom turret, and of course we see they take it all away from Malowski. VVV Esports will be your 4th time Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey Champiando.
Somebody needs to stop them, man. I hope somebody needs to stop them because they're so strong. Right now, they look unstoppable in this moment. So, congratulations once again for BVB. 4th time lah. We have to say congratulate. They win 4th time. We have to congratulate them 4th time already lah. Please.
So, is it gonna be a 5 or 6 or 7 or 8?
We won't know until the next tournament, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, so with that was the last game of the day. Thank you guys all for watching. Thanks for all the support. But of course, that was an amazing game, man. I just love reading the comments again. So many fans of BVB Esports, and I mean, Hulowski had a lot of fans as well.
Yeah, and now, Jeffrey Lu, my prediction 3-0 is right. Yes, it is right. They do get the 3-0 win. Hashtag BVB win. They have, congrats BVB 4th champion. Skin buffs. I'm assuming someone bought skins for BVB, so the skin buff. Demon Kite and Dragon are the superstars. I agree, but you gotta look at the other players. Dampier had that Lulu Wonder Bait. Yeah. You had Hide with Darius doing so much damage. You had everyone else. You had Jisoo just running around the back line, just going in and out, creating so much space. And of course, if they win for the 5th time, they should be crowned as a Hall of Famer. Just some suggestion, lol.
Yeah,
lol
I mean, right now they're already pretty much in the Hall of Fame, doing what no team has yet to do. Getting 4 wins right now, as you said. It's not just Demon Kite. It's not just Dragon. Jisoo, Dampier, and Hide just played out of their minds as well. They had amazing games right there, so very well played.
Very well played indeed. And you know what's very well played? You supporting IRL Asia up there. I always say, please like and follow our page if you want more updates. Exclamation mark, notify in the chat if you want to get notified every time we go live. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the supporting for us. And if you want to support us even more, please get a supporter badge at the bottom left, bottom right down there. So, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for coming for IRL's Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey Tournament. We hope to see you soon. And that is me, NeonFaith, signing out.
And I'm Chef, signing out, and we'll see you soon. Good night.
I just wanna feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you won't see that I will get it. Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain, but that is okay. Lately I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making rest every day. Man, you know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first cause we going, you going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we